Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Cerberus Seers game where we are playing V5 Vampire the Masquerade. Does anybody want to recap what happened last time?
Um. Oh, Poppy, but you're not mute. You're muted. You're muted.
She doesn't know how to work a mouse. Ah, it was off. Sorry. Okay. Uh, Husk worked at the animal shelter and met a new friend. It was a dog named Shadow. Shadow liked peanut butter. And then Poppy looked finally in the box of all of River's stuff. And she found a journal that River had uh written in back in 1969. And in the journal, uh, he wrote that he was obsessed with the thought of this guy, not in a romantic way, and that he didn't want Poppy to get involved, but was excited to do whatever he was going to do, even if it was illegal or a crime. He left a number listed as Darius Black Malice. Black Malice was a metal band in the 1960s. They were under Lionel Records with some guy named Mark Foles. Leon talked to a guy who was with the Sabbat during Woodstock. The guy said that they had shovel heads that night. The person in charge of the shovel heads that night was a man named Darius. Darius's goal was Mark Foles. He was part of the Black Malice. And then Balthazar was at Woodstock. They called him the bishop, and he was performing the ceremonies that night. And then I think at the end of the session, we were looking at the security cameras from the woods that that JJ had set up, and we saw a guy, the guy that Matthew knew, but we don't know that Matthew knew, running away from where we had killed a bunch of zombies. So.
Yeah, you saw him enter the underground structure, and then a moment or two later saw him sprinting away from there very quickly.
Hmm. And that's all that I wrote about.
Yeah, that's the majority of it. Um, I will clarify some stuff that Betty would probably know just because she's been involved in kindred politics for a long time. When they mentioned that Balthazar was the bishop at Woodstock, um, it wasn't a nickname, it's a title. In the Sabbat, the Sabbat is very heavily influenced by their like almost religious beliefs about how it is their job to defend their kind from the antediluvians, and the bishop is literally almost a spiritual leader among them. Um, and I believe that you guys actually found a phone number, found two phone numbers. One was the one that was listed in River's book that was somehow still active, but had like a Google Voice account attached to it, and JJ left a voicemail there. And also set up a program to find any like addresses that are tied to that number. And then you guys also got the number for Mark Fools, and Betty called that individual and spoke to a man who told her that Darius is retired now, seeming to imply that he is just a musician, but that he would send Darius a message that Betty Delease of the DJ Club wanted to get in touch with him to perform there. And I think we left off with the majority of you guys going into day sleep. Is JJ going to go into day sleep or is he staying up for a minute?
Um. You know what? He's been burning the candle at both ends. He's going to sleep.
Okay, perfect.
He's going to sleep like the dead.
Har har. Rouse checks, everybody.
Ugh.
Let's see how long it takes
Now I'm
Matthew
so
to get to four
cozy.
hungry and murk somebody again.
No, you're Betty.
You're hungrier again, Jeanette.
No,
Oh,
I'm good.
okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm
I
good
just
as
think it's
well.
funny.
Betty was fine. All right.
My power fantasy is that I
Go.
don't get hungry all the time.
Okay, I'm good. See, I told you I'm fine.
I had mentioned that Matthew had been off doing a job. I'll say it was a very relatively minor thing, just rounding up a minor bounty for another kindred from out of town. And that kept you busy basically right up until sunrise. So, where would Matthew have gone to day sleep? Would he have returned to his apartment or?
Yeah, he'd probably be back in his little basement shithole, checking on snacks and sleeping there. Bless you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, that evening, let's go ahead and start with Matthew.
Oh
Um,
shit.
I want to say that I had mentioned that that Matthew had texted Leon,
Yes, I think
where
I remember you telling me that.
where he was going. And Leon had also texted you saying that he was meeting somebody else. Um, I do think he had also texted that he was fine after that.
Well,
That
that's
makes
good
sense.
news.
He's smart enough for that.
Wait, me or Leon?
Who could say?
Yes. So, that evening, Matthew awakes to see Snacks the cat just sort of staring at you in the darkness of the apartment.
I stare back for a moment. Do I get any sense that Snacks is uncomfortable, or is he just chilling and just keeping an eye on me?
Delighted, but just kind of chilling.
All right. I'll get up, stretch. Still feeling really sustained. I'm still at 0 hunger.
Oh, nice.
That person, I mean, that was man, it settled well. I will dig out a fresh can of cat food as I keep a small supply here for snacks, and I will feed him and check my phone, see if anything has happened since I last heard from
So
Leon.
remind me, did you guys text Matthew any updates from what you have seen and learned so far in the last day or so?
Yes.
Anything that I shared with the group.
How much would we have put into text, though?
JJ would put an obnoxiously large amount.
You see what? I believe that with all my soul.
AJ! Oh my god.
What's Second Inquisition? Never heard of that shit.
Yeah, have we explained that to JJ yet? Matthew might get on that at some point, like reading the text, like
Getting
scrolling,
that, it's like
scrolling. Oh shit! Shouldn't really put. Okay, well, whatever. Keep scrolling. Okay. But I think I should head over and see if anybody's at Rasmus's.
All right. So speaking of, who stayed at Rasmus's last night?
I think I probably stayed there because we all grouped up to have a chat.
yeah.
I would have left to my apartment so I can get some formulae built before we gotta do things. So I gotta do that
Someday.
occasionally.
Someday
so-
I'll learn that you make 6 figures. Not today.
Not today.
I
Sorry,
think I stayed
I'm
at
rich. My
Rasmus's
condo.
too.
But he works twice as much as the rest of us.
You what?
I stayed at Rasmus's too.
No, Kevin said something else.
I said I'm rich. It's a condo, not an apartment.
Fuck off. I thought you were talking about condom.
Oh,
That's the other thing you live in.
I mean, he
Those
doesn't
aren't
need to roll
For the rich anymore.
for Blush of Life.
true.
Yeah, so
You keep that under
Poppy,
wraps.
Leon, What about Betty and Husk?
Did you?
Husk is usually there.
I probably would have stayed there if we were busy and doing stuff.
Yeah. So what do you guys do when you awaken?
I text the group saying, I am awake. I am re-topping off my special medicines, and I will join you in a bit.
Why did he say it like that?
Yeah, why is he being such a weirdo?
How did he
This is
do
the thing.
it in an accent?
He
Why did
actually
he do-
sends us a voice memo, so it sounds like that. It's not even a text, fucking voice memo. That's canon. I don't care.
Dear JJ, you know, I may not know technology very well, but I do know how to text. I've been doing it for quite a bit.
I'm using dictation. Stop dictation. Dictation. I'm using erase. I'm using the dictation app.
I
Wow.
silenced my phone.
I don't think they. Metro Boomin.
Boomer.
Yeah, he knows technology pretty well.
Betty's the oldest person in the group.
Hang on, did she just call him a boomer and he's the only one
No.
in the group that is not in fact a boomer?
Betty's literally a boomer.
We said Metro Boomin.
Said
They
No,
would
I think Betty, technically speaking, would be the silent generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So
But sorry, he is the
technically
only
speaking,
one
Poppy is
young
a
enough
boomer.
to not be a boomer.
I'm also a boomer, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, my grandma's a boomer, so Poppy would be a
Hey,
boomer.
God. Take to the boomer. Take on the droids.
Ooh.
Sorry, my chair lost a screw and I don't know where it came from.
Well, when a mama screw and a dada screw.
So Betty, a screw fell out?
Was it? I
Yeah.
guess the screw was loose all this time.
Yeah.
The screw is always loose somewhere in my head. Where the fuck is it? It just happened.
Hey,
Sorry,
that thing's on
continue,
its own
leave.
adventure.
I guess. It's only a year old. I don't need you to break on me.
Meanwhile, JJ, you were just getting a handful of formulas before heading out?
Yeah, I'm just getting them all prepped and stuff. I'm like,
Mhm.
So, zombies, vampires. I think I got what I need. Let's see. Let me refill my emergency bag that I carry on me. Let's see. Shotgun, handgun, crossbow. No, the crossbow. Crowbar, lead pipe.
Don't
What
get
happens?
pulled over.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. Knife for cutting the duct tape.
Tar,
Paracord.
chloroform.
Oh yeah, I got access to stuff. That drug that Peter Venkman had in Ghostbusters
Oh,
that
God, what the
honestly he
fuck?
probably should not have had since he wasn't a medical doctor.
Every time I watch that film, Venkman becomes more and more of a douche.
Yeah, his character didn't, like, in the first one, age well.
I mean, he was always a little off, but yeah, as you go, he's like,
Well, always on.
yeah. Alright, get my bag together. Oh, also my gloves that barely fit, a mask, and I get in a white Bronco. No, I get in my Prius and drive over to Rasmus's.
I will say that we can fast forward to when you guys all gather up together at Rasmus's, because I think that's where y'all are heading.
Were you waiting for me? I'm so sorry.
Nope,
We're
I was going.
good. I fixed the chair.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, Betty probably does take the longest to get ready in the morning,
It's true,
reapplying
I
all the
mean,
makeup that came off the night
Yeah.
before.
Everybody, I brought a blood sausage pizza.
You've never
Yeah.
seen Betty without her makeup. You don't know.
Thank the gods.
She's gorgeous. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright,
She's for the
Bruh.
monster fuckers. You're just a coward.
right.
Matthew
So-
blush of life successfully.
Nice. Keeping that zero hunger going.
I'm gonna hang on to that Yep, as long as I can. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. So, we've gathered here to figure things out.
Are you dying?
So your
No.
texts were very informative. Also, JJ, a little too informative, but thank you.
Yes, I would be careful with what you sent over technology.
Oh,
Oh,
you know
shit.
what? I'll fix it a little bit. I take out my phone and I send JJ a text and I say, the script ideas sound fantastic. We'll have to have a writing session soon. Keep them coming, friend. You're very talented and creative. And I send it.
Oh, a little paranoid. But okay.
Well, it's not just so much a little bit paranoid. It's more so there are actual people looking into this thing, into what we have here as a community.
Some of the enemy are as smart as you, computer
Right.
style.
That's why it's good you're on our side.
I mean, I'm not that great at computers. I'm just seem awfully good because I'm a newer generation that grew up around it, as opposed to a lot of you who grew up with steam-powered engines.
I don't know what you're
I wish
talking
we could
about.
have afforded Steam when I was.
Yeah.
Those were the days. Am I right?
Yeah.
So we should probably tell Matthew that the guy with the turtleneck from the graveyard was at the dungeon we found.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the blokes from the graveyard showed up, huh?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that connects the two even better.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
connected apparently. But we thought were two totally separate things. We're all together, and apparently, I think some of it's connected with Poppy's family.
Oh, oh, the brother?
There's a chance, but we still don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Just that possibly Baltazar might know something about it.
That would be a good guess. So which one of the other blokes was it? You said the one of the ones with the turtleneck, right?
Yeah, the turtleneck.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
the
they
one
show
who
you the
seemed to.
footage. Matthew usually recognizes it as the individual that they've worked with before, um, under Margot.
Can I snap a picture with my cell phone so I have it?
Sure.
Well,
I'll
you can
just-
also download your copy of the video.
Oh,
Do
Um,
what?
Yeah.
I mean,
I can also put it on TikTok if you want.
no.
Oh, don't do that. Clocks have nothing to do with it.
Hey everybody, I'm now on the TikTok live. It's my vampire group.
I like to think that some members of the the Ghoul Club might have TikTok channels.
Oh yeah.
I
Colin.
guarantee you JJ has a
Colin
TikTok.
streams.
I'm gonna eat him someday. I promise.
You should be more selective.
Do you think JJ has a like a roleplay TikTok?
No, he gives medical advice to people.
I was gonna
He
say
knows where the money's
probably
at.
that.
Solicited or unsolicited?
It's on TikTok, so unsolicited.
Oh, so you just go to different people's posts and like say you should look into this medicine or you have this
Well,
problem.
you know, you go on and you tell them pod medicine, then you stitch people giving false
Yeah.
information and stuff. And remember, chiropractic bad. It's a pseudo junk science. They're just trying to break your back and make your money. Everything they can do, a physical therapist can do, and they're legitimate.
So, is there a plan moving forward? Do we have an idea of what we want to do next?
I think were we waiting for someone to get back with us?
We had called Mark Foles to talk about. He said he was going to send a message to Darius to see if he comes back, but he hadn't talked to him in a while, I think.
And then I think I recall, so Betty had also hired a PI to
Yeah,
try
I
and
did.
find Balthazar's haven.
Mhm.
and I'm trying to remember the context. I want to say that, yeah, there was a Hecata that was going to reach out to Poppy, I think.
And I'm still waiting for a call back from my contact, potentially.
Your contact in the Hecata, right?
And the ghouls, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. So it was Valentina Coletti with Poppy. Okay.
I guess,
So,
well, since I have the photo, I think I'm going to text Margot
Mhm.
and just say, I'm wondering if you can tell me who this bloke is. I'm interested in having a conversation. Would appreciate any information. Thanks. Much love, Matthew.
okay. Um, and I want to say that we had said last time that JJ had gotten a text that the ghoul he was supposed to meet with is in town again.
So I will attempt to set up a meeting with him. Yeah, so I know a ghoul who knows a bit about the Hakata to get some other things, because we do have a contact, but didn't they not give us like really good intel, like they were hiding something? Am I misremembering? Or am I just being paranoid?
Could all be true.
I mean, which contact are you thinking of?
We only talked to one Hakata really, right? Or Poppy? Someone did?
Yeah, I think she didn't have a ton of information right off. She needed to do some research.
Yeah, she told Husk and Poppy that she may know what's happening with the stolen bodies.
She was gonna look into
And
it,
she was going to look into
ask
it
around.
and get back to us. And it's been several days.
Or longer.
I will say I'd say probably about a half an hour after sunset. Poppy, you do get a message that um trying to think of where yeah, with from Coletti with a place where she's asking to meet up.
Okay. Husk, I've got a message from Valentina Coletti that she wants to meet up. Do you
Cool.
mind? The lady we talked to the other day.
Oh,
Do you mind coming with me?
I gotta grab some food first.
Yeah, me too.
Sure.
We'll
When
grab
is
some
that?
food on the way.
When is that?
When
Denny's?
is that?
Yeah, when is the meetup?
I'll say probably like midnight.
Midnight. I thought she said at. I was like, shit.
I have hiccups.
So I have a few hours.
And I can never remember. JJ, where does Ghoul Club meet?
Well, if we look on this chart that we created to have all of our connections,
Wild.
Daybreak.
I don't recall what daybreak looks like. I am the worst.
Sar.
I think
It's
there's like a club hangout, kind of low
it
key.
happens at like around 4 o'clock in the morning usually. So it's
God damn it.
That early? No way.
Depends where you live.
It's not that early. Not this time of year, at least.
But yeah, I think it
No.
has stuff like pinball machines and a bar, and there's just like a kind of chill hangout. And there's Clark and Colin and Lynn Val and Paul Stutton.
Does it have one of those large Jenga setups that people could use while they're there?
No, I don't think large Jenga. They might have a Connect 4. There's too much violence for the Jenga. Maybe a
Nice.
skeet ball.
God damn it!
Yeah. So I'll say Cesare messages you and lets you know that he's at daybreak right now whenever you want to meet up.
I'm gonna go meet my contact. See when I get some information.
Yes, that sounds lovely. Let's go.
Yeah, they don't really like Matthews there.
Oh. Okay, well then why did you even ask?
I didn't. I said I'm gonna go there and come.
I said, does anybody want to go get information? That's what I heard.
No, I'm gonna go get information.
Well, that's good.
You're gonna go with Poppy
Where is she going?
to meet her friend Vincenetti later tonight.
Okay,
Yeah, the two different meetups.
gotcha.
Okay.
Poppy, I will come with you.
Okay.
I'll meet you there.
Okay. Is Matthew's not here, right?
I'm right here.
Oh, you want to
Oh.
come?
Sure. If you want more, the more the merrier, I suppose.
Everybody's coming.
Well,
That's what she said.
Except for me.
Except for JJ.
That's what she said.
It's kind of funny because in reality, I'm the only one who can get it up properly.
Keep telling
Come on
yourself
up.
that.
That's where you put the value of a person, is it?
Tintus.
Tintus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Katrina. Which group do you want to hit first?
Yeah, so I'll say since yours happens first, let's go with you meeting Cesare.
Oh my god.
Pull up in
God,
the parking lot of Daybreak.
See
Holy
a
sh!
very
Oh.
nice looking car there.
It's like some dude is driving like a $500,000 fucking car. What the hell? Meanwhile, it's next to like Colin's beat up like Chevy Impala or something,
Yes,
or
100%. Yeah.
And they all
F-150.
take you to the
Colin-
same place.
Colin has a tiny scooter. I'm not gonna take any other answer.
Absolutely not. No, Colin is the one who carpools everybody to D&D. He's gonna have
They
like
can't-
at least a 4-door.
They can't rely on Cozy to carpool everyone.
You keep
Yep,
trying to make us
that's
like
true.
Colin. I don't know if it's going to work.
It's not.
Colin is a sweet guy. He's
We're
just,
just-
My issue is not that he's
misguided.
sweet. My issue is that he's stupid.
He's
Yeah.
gotten better.
listen. Dumb about okay, like dumb about heart of gold. Let's go.
Remember what Weird Al taught us: dare to be stupid.
So I walk
Yeah.
into Daybreaks.
Yeah, you walk in, look over to like the area where you've got tables set up for folks hanging out and see Colin sitting there chatting with this very, very handsome man. I think he has the beautiful thing. Yeah, oh yeah, stunning. Very handsome.
I'm just as I'm walking over, I'm like, I think that suit's worth more than everything Matthew owns. And maybe Betty too. I think he's got someone behind him
dare you.
making the suit rise we speak.
How dare you? I'm amazing.
Sit down. Hey, Colin. Guessing this is
Hey.
the Cesare fella?
Yeah, sorry, we go way back. Yeah, so Cesare, JJ, Cesare. No offense, but the last time he was in town and there was like big talks going on, it went bad for everybody involved. So I think I'm gonna see myself out if that's cool with you. And he looks over at Cesare and Cesare's like, I completely understand.
You have my permission to leave.
Be gone, peasant.
Yeah, so here's the deal of stuff going on, and I explained the entire situation up to this point, so I don't have to kill valuable airtime.
And now you know the D's are Are you certain that this Balthazar is he Giovanni or another client in the Hakata?
There's kinds.
Oh, you're fresh to this, huh?
About a year or two.
It's
I'm
best
what
to.
they call a thin blood, so even then,
Mm.
no one tells me shit. Like apparently, I just learned that vampires really are paranoid about people texting each other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, think
Um.
there's this huge conspiracy of the man. I also believe the moon is still flat or something.
Some. Mostly just kind of spend a lot of time marveling about the fact that they went from like steam power to man on the moon in a couple centuries. It's very boring. It's probably best to think of the Hekata as less of a clan and more of like a sect, similar to the Camarilla. You've
Uh,
heard of them, yes?
yep, they ran
Um,
to me and tell me to get the hell out.
ah, yeah. So they're primarily a bunch of different bloodlines that mainly the only thing they have in common is the practice of death magic. Um, the clan that I was surrounded with during my time as school was the Giovanni. They are, I would say, the strongest among the Hekata, at least definitely here in the area. There are others that are present, but the Giovanni have the most elders and the most many behind them.
Hmm.
Um,
So I've explained the names and stuff. Do
mm.
any other names, or does this ritual sound familiar, or what's going on? We've been trying to contact some other members of the Hakate,
Mm.
but so far we haven't got like detailed
So
information.
the ritual I'm not familiar with. Like obviously the concept of a good portion of it is very clearly they're raising zombies. Um, my guess would be that they are planning to gather a horde of them and um, zombies make excellent soldiers because you don't need to feed or house them. They can just make them and then store them in a storage unit standing still for Lord knows how long. Um,
Convenient.
mhm. I don't recognize the name Balthazar. But if he's in the Sabbat, that would make sense that I wouldn't.
All right.
Sorry, I'm looking at my notes.
Hmm. That's okay. Not everyone
Mhm.
remembers everything, so sorry.
Um, it, you'd mentioned this Darius of Black Malice, right?
Mm-hmm.
My bet would be that it's that exact sort of on the nose sort of thing that I would wager that Black Malice is not so much a band name as a Sabbat pack name that they used as both. Um, sort of like group names. I don't know if you're part of a coterie, yes.
Yes.
I don't know if yours has like a
Uh,
name, but that's sort of
JJ
what it is.
Sirens.
Do they know that you're called that?
Well, what they know and what is reality is going to be two different things.
Mhm.
Because I'm spreading it and they haven't spread any names, so you know.
I asked Husk and he was like, fuck off. So I took that as a yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Husk
that
seemed to
that
be
tracks.
he seemed to be up for anything, really.
I feel like Husk is more like what yes, if saying yes will get you get out of this conversation faster than yes.
Will this piss off the others?
Mm,
Then
yeah.
go for it.
Just want you
Yeah.
to know that Matthew is going around telling everyone that we're the Covenant of Ashes.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
that's cool.
I think mine's better.
Of course you do.
Look here.
Coven of Ashes absolutely sounds like a fucking
How about Animal Parade?
very smut book, and I'm in for it. Let's go.
Sorry, I'm here, but the baby is still in my chair.
Oh, okay.
So okay, that's interesting.
Um, based on what you were saying about the fact that they're raising specific individuals, I wouldn't know the exact process of how it's done, but I would wager that they were perhaps trying to empower them to be stronger than your typical um, awakened or corpse. Um, based on the Gemini and the connection like that, my bet would be that they're designed to work in pairs.
So what do you consider the best way of taking out zombos or Z's? Sorry, we got to be like most movies and not refer to them as zombies. Um,
I mean, fire is a pretty solid one, though I understand why you may be a little hesitant.
yeah, flamethrowers are illegal in Maryland. We're the only state that they are basically illegal.
I was thinking more along the lines of uh, that it may
Oh yeah, the Red
cause some
Fury.
problems for yourself and to others.
Yeah. But hey, it was worth it. Molotov their asses.
Um, Let me look and see if there's a specific thing. It would help if I could spell zombie correctly. Stop typing, kiddo. Thank you. I appreciate it, but I don't need help. Maybe I do because I can't find it. Cult of the Blood Gods is the first Hekata book, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, but while I am looking up how to best kill a zombie, was there any other questions that JJ had?
I've heard a lot about necromancy and this magic of the dead and stuff. Do you got any kind of primer on that? Like a book of intro to vampiric necromancy kind of thing that your clan that you are part of or used to be part of would have? Because I'm trying to learn a lot. Like I'm a really pretty. I consider myself a damn good alchemist, and I'm going to be learning some that blood sorcery shit from the Tremere soon. Hopefully, they said they'd start showing me some stuff. So if you got anything on the necromancy, it'll help me learn more about different things. I've always been fascinated with this magic stuff because when I got turned and realized that shit was real and not just some make-believe fantasy, I was like, sign me up, you know?
Um, he's like, well, I don't necessarily have a primer. It's not exactly the sort of thing that they write down very. Sorry, you guys can't hear it, but she is looking at herself happily and going,
Oh,
um, he's like, it's not exactly the sort of thing that they write down. In fact, Clan Giovanni is particular. We're not opening. We're not doing edge. No, thank you. Stop. They're particularly stingy about who uh who learns the um art of the dead. Um, I can tell you. Stop. Okay, hang on. I can tell you that zombies are harmed in effectively the same way as a kindred would be, a full-blooded kindred, except that sunlight doesn't really affect them. Um,
fire, decapitation, um,
Staking wouldn't really do anything either. Um, but they can't heal, and they can't be influenced mentally. I'm not sure if that's a thing that any of the ones around you can do or yourself.
no, I don't think any of us have that flashy thingy,
Hmm.
but I could be wrong. Yeah, I just can hit shit hard.
Um, but from what I can tell you, the majority of necromantic arts come in two flavors. Those that deal with physical dead, which would typically be creating undead servants, disposing of corpses, that sort of thing. Um, there is also the spiritual aspect, dealing with wraiths, with ghosts.
Ghosts. I think my one of our coterie members, Husk, he loves ghosts.
He's not even there to
It's
speak on
possible
it.
for other clans to learn Oblivion. I've never really encountered any that have, but
I mean, if I could learn, I could, but I have found that trying to learn the discipline powers of the thickies is very difficult, like if not impossible for us. Than blood. On the positive side, I can walk out in sunlight and have no problem. So
that
that's give or take.
that is quite powerful, yes.
Yeah. Um, I mean, I'm honestly sometimes there's like almost no difference between a thin blood and a ghoul sometimes, other than I can like kill a bit better.
In many ways, yes. Sorry, the baby found a very loud musical app on her tablet right next to me.
It's good. All right. But yeah, if you can do any more like deep delving into stuff and see if any connections you have with your clan, because it'd be useful.
I can ask. I don't really have very strong connections with my family any longer. I've kind of been banished from the family.
Mm.
I'm sad you're not doing the voice.
There's no way I could.
Well, you
Also,
kind of did before.
also it was revealed that he was faking it for 90% of the time too.
Yeah, that's cool. So, just this question is probably very personal for you, Cesare. But I just would like to. I'm just curious. How fucking wealthy are you? Because I'm just looking at you and like, damn. Do you need like an
Let's put it
alchemist
this
on the
way.
payroll?
I would wager I'm probably 2 to 3 times as old as you are. And
Harry's
have
really old.
Cesari's like 200 or 300 in there or something like that.
Not quite,
I
but
mean,
he's out.
Yeah,
I
like he's
remember in the
definitely old enough that he would have been like dead if he had gone full whole turkey
No,
off the.
he's still a ghoul.
he
He just doesn't drink from. He doesn't have a dominant.
Oh, okay.
He's an independent ghoul. But yeah, he's
Not a
old enough that
dominance at
he
all.
was an adult
Mm.
fighting in World War One.
Yeah.
what did he also have like a Greek uniform? Am I like mistaken that? Like was
Not-
he
that was a
old?
That was
costume.
just for fun.
Yeah, that was just a
okay.
costume because it was a costume
Got
party.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
I think he was turned in the 1920s, right? Or
Before
something?
that,
Sounds-
Before that?
because he was in World War One.
Okay. He has he has a daughter though, so and she was that makes sense. Okay.
The daughter's a boober.
Yeah. Oh no, he fought in World War Two. Sorry, he was born in World War One.
And
Yeah.
he had his daughter
Okay,
was
so like
her-
100 years old or a little
Yeah.
over 100.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, he's like, I'm pushing over 100 and have been working on investments for my family and then myself for the majority of that time. So
He's about as old as Betty.
Yeah.
So
he's older than Betty.
roughly, but yeah. So, but Betty's born in 1905. So, but yeah,
I'd fuck him.
most people would. Yeah, even Reese. I mean, I just saw the expression on his face there.
He's got it all.
yeah,
All right. That's cool. Well, take what I know.
literally his merits have resources listed as many mansions and anything money can buy.
And he's hot. God damn it.
Have we introduced Matthew to him?
Mhm. No.
Is Matthew good folk?
He has many mansions.
You can't be using them all at once.
Um,
I mean, he's not quite as wealthy as he used to be just because he's cut off, but yeah.
yeah.
Um, all right. So, yeah, take what I know. Got your number, you got mine. Let's keep in touch, and
Mhm.
I'm actually going to sit here a bit so my friends can go and do their thing, so we can meet up a good time, so I'm not like off doing some weird fun activity, and then reconnect with my ghoul friends and my thin friends here and stuff. Wait for
So,
everyone else to get done their thing.
JJ joins
the rest
D&D
of
game.
you,
Mhm.
I believe somebody had talked about going to get something to eat first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both need food.
So unless you have anything special and specific in mind that what you're looking for resonances, I will say that yeah, I think does Poppy have a herd or she
No.
just feeds? Oh, okay. So yeah, I would say that sounds like it would be feeding rules from both of you.
We could feed in the rooms that I usually am in for the being a doctor.
Well, you can.
You can. I brought Leon back last time.
No. Need
Live a
animals.
little.
Need animals. I gotta go. I'll go outside and eat shit at the car. Or wherever we're going. What are we doing?
Okay.
Are we rolling something or
Yeah, give me a
you
second.
feeding rules.
You are
we have
a
feeding?
farmer, right?
I don't remember us rolling for that.
It would be animal ken and animal ken or survival. Wait, hang on, no. Composure and animal ken for Husk to hunt. And, what kind of predator style does Poppy have?
Sandman.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, so that would be dexterity and stealth,
Oh,
which is basically you trying to get in and out of the room without them realizing quite what you're doing so as to further up the spook factor.
dexterity and what?
Stealth.
Stop.
Okay. I had 6 successes on mine.
Yeah. Also, you are able to find um, several small animals or perhaps one very large deer or so to restore your hunger by 2
Oh, I don't know what that
or
means.
reduce it.
Reduce it by 2.
Mhm.
That's
Unless you
a
get
that's a bad. That's a no successes and a failure on your blood die.
Oh, lovely.
Cool. Gotta deal with that now.
Probably means you had to kill somebody.
What hunger were you at?
3.
Okay. Let me I'm trying to find the book.
I can even use some willpower to re-roll 3 non-hunger dice because I only rolled 4 hunger dice.
Yep.
I mean, I rolled 4 dice and 3 of them were hunger.
Oof. I mean, if you really want to roll the dice, you could do a rouse check to try and add 2 extra dice.
Join Matthew with the body count.
This is bad, guys.
Yeah, I know.
No. It's personal conviction.
Yeah.
Wait, are you about to get a stain?
What are you doing?
If I roll, hypothetically, if I were to roll a rouse check and fail the rouse check,
Mm-hmm.
It would increase your hunger.
it would increase my hunger to 4.
Oh,
Would I
God.
re-roll the 1 dice that I...
No, you can add 2 more. It's
Yeah.
the blood surge.
Oh, no. Fine.
All right, you're at 4,
Okay.
but you get to add 2 more.
Yeah. So roll 2 more dice. And these would not be hunger dice.
Oh, these would not be hunger dice?
Correct, yeah.
It doesn't. It really did not matter.
Failed on all
I
of it.
failed on all of them.
So she's at
Oh.
4 hunger and bestial failure.
This is bad. This is
Yeah.
really bad.
That's fine.
So Betty,
It's fine.
not Betty, Poppy, you
I'm sorry.
slip into this individual's room while they are in the middle of a sleep study. You had told the
Oh my
person that had
God.
been running it before that you were going to take over. And as they're still sleeping, you start to creep up towards this individual. And as your shadow falls over them, the face is completely obscured and they start to like roll to the side so you can see the side of their face in the light. And for a split second, instead of their face, you see Rivers and you instinctively freeze and panic. And when you do, you or rather than freeze, you sort of like jerk back in surprise and probably hit one of the pieces of machinery in the room. And this individual wakes up and sees you with your very, very hunger-stricken face, probably now focusing on Blush of Life at the moment. And he starts to scream. What's Poppy do?
Will this terror take the sound before he makes it?
I'm going to try not to panic. I'm gonna reach out in the cobweb to Willem. I look down at my hands, and as like a coping mechanism, I start to chant, I'm not a monster, 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 I'm not a monster. But in my mind, help, 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 help.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm trying to hold it off if I can.
So for what it's worth, the guy's still yelling.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just trying to keep your beast under control.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna leave, or you stay?
If I can try to leave, I will leave.
I'll say
And
that it would probably take a willpower to force yourself to leave the room because at this point you are consumed with both hunger and terror of realizing that like mhm.
Roll a willpower.
No, you can just spend it. So like just
I would-
spend one and you
Yeah.
can basically make your way out of the room. But at the moment, it is hard to focus on anything except the two thoughts of, I am not a monster, but the beast is starving. Meanwhile, what are the rest of you guys doing? I believe, yeah.
I was gonna say Matthew would be either right outside the exit to whatever building Poppy's in, or basically close because he's not gonna go bother with Husk and hunting. And Poppy said she'd be right back, so he kind of parked himself with one of his cigarettes hanging in his mouth, just waiting.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess Betty's there too. Wait.
I offer you a cigarette.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Wait, I light it off mine first and give it to you.
A real dick move. She was lighting with your fucking cigarette.
I didn't want to light a fire in front of your face.
No. No, she takes it. She has her own lighter. She's fine. I think Jeanette takes it.
You're not hungry?
No, I'm good.
Oh.
I feel like I've already had a lot of trouble with that kind of stuff.
I'm
Trying
not
to
very
keep
good
on
at it.
top
I
of
always
it.
seem to screw it up.
Flirting.
Well, that too. I meant the
I mean,
whole
the drink.
feeding thing.
Do you usually kill people, or what's the problem with it?
I don't intend to kill people. I've killed people.
Oh, I don't doubt it, my dear.
More so
It's
lately.
just the way our line of work ends up going, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, they just taste so damn good.
Yes, but I don't want to hurt. I try my best not to hurt people when I can, but
Yeah,
can't be helped.
I mean, I feel terrible about it when I'm done. But the process of it, I just sometimes it's like, oh, wait, they used to be, nope, they're not breathing. Shit.
Yeah. I've been there. A long time ago, I had to see that happen.
But yeah, I'm also no good at the flirting thing either.
Well, that can be helped with. You just gotta ask some questions.
I think you give me too much credit.
I don't know. You're a strapping young man. I think that anything's possible.
I'll take your word for it. What the hell? Who's texting you now?
Don't worry about it. It's
Probably
just what
club business.
Yes. Yeah. Gotta make sure that all the people are taken care of.
That's true. Was it Casey you said I should get a hold of if I'm looking for some work?
Yes, she is my second in charge.
All right.
Good kid.
Could always use a few extra dollars.
Of course. If you're ever strapped for money, I will help you. That is not even a question.
If I'm ever strapped for money. My dear, I'm always strapped for money. It's sort of my thing.
How much?
I just lean over and give Betty a nice little pat on the shoulder.
She pulls out her wallet and takes out like $500, and she gives it to you.
um, what's the interest on it?
0.
That's terrible business practice, Betty.
No, it's called friendship, and I do not care if you pay me back or not. I just know that in this world, we may be monsters, but doesn't mean that we cannot be kind. And if you need help, I will help as much as I can.
I genuinely appreciate you, and this is very nice. Um, but as I need schooling on the flirtation end of things, I think that as a you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I'm gonna teach you a thing or two about, friendship's great and all, but you don't want to be the mark. It's
Oh,
so
trust
we'll
me,
talk.
if anybody tries to mark me, I am sure to kick their ass. But I am a strong believer of with honey and not vinegar. You know what I mean?
I mean, I
If you would like to
uh,
pay me back, you can. I don't expect you to. I'm doing very well for myself.
well, thank you very much. I'll put this to some use. If there's any return on it, I'll, make sure you get your fair share. I'm just gonna warn you, I'm not good at getting the return on money, so there probably won't be. In fact, this could be gone before the night is over.
That's all right. Although I would appreciate you watching my back.
Always.
Well, there you go. And as for flirting thing, all you have to do, like I said, is ask them questions about what they need. And then just pay attention to exactly what it is.
Oh, so it's kind of like when you find a mark and you're like trying to get information for the job, but you're actually interested in knowing about the mark and not just, getting the details for the job.
Or at least pretending to. I mean, it depends
Well, I
on what you're trying to do. If you're
I,
trying
I
to
pretend
keep,
all the time.
if you're trying to make it a return investment, then probably paying attention is a good idea.
Well, you always should pay attention because you never know when you're going to get some really lucrative information. But I could play this around that way,
Yes.
maybe.
And then, as the conversation goes on, you get closer and closer, and
To
you
what?
look them in to the mark
Oh, you mean physically?
physically.
Ah,
My dear, you sure are bad at this.
terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Uh,
Honestly, basically anybody who's ever been interested usually cracks me over the head with something, and you know, that's how I get that they get my attention.
hmm. Fascinating creature
So,
you are.
meanwhile, inside the hospital, um, Poppy, you hear this patient screaming incoherently, and then what feels like an eternity later, but is probably more like um 30 seconds to a minute. The door opens and you turn with absolute relief to see Willem walk into the room, except it's not Willem. It's the guy that you relieved a few minutes ago, who looks around, looks at you. Um,
This just keeps getting worse.
um,
This just keeps getting way worse.
I don't think did Poppy do Blush of Life today?
I don't think I had a chance to.
Okay. Yeah.
If I do it now and I lose, if I don't, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did it earlier, and I roll, I don't get a success, I'll be at 5 hunger. So no.
Okay.
I don't think that that's gonna. I mean,
Yeah. This guy looks at you in absolute horror. Um, and then yeah, he runs to the patient and immediately tries to calm him down and yeah, presses the like alarm button that usually calls all the nurses. Uh and
I'm gonna leave the room now.
okay.
Um, I meant to say it before, but it's fine. It's my bad. Yeah, I leave the room, and I'm just gonna sprint down the hall and go into an empty room if I can.
Like trying to find some place to hide.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say because this is you using your knowledge of what you're familiar with in this area, that would be probably intelligence and stealth.
Okay.
Stop standing on my jam screen. Sorry. My books are piled up on this bench and the baby keeps putting her foot on them.
Reese, we need different dice.
No, those are the same dice where Sean rolled like a 9 on drives. You
I
just
got no successes. I got
Okay.
another skull on the hunger dice.
Okay. Yeah, so like you're in an
This is the
office.
worst day of my life.
well, you have to have it at some point.
It's the worst day of Poppy's life.
It's only been what, 2 games?
Ugh.
3 games since you as a vampire? You
Mm.
gotta have a really bad one at some point. It's been what, 2 or 3 years since the raccoon incident?
Yeah. It's almost been 3 years since the raccoon incident. No, it has
Wow.
been 3 years since the raccoon incident.
Wait, not real time. No.
Yeah. It was
Was that that
2021.
early on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was before I
Congratulations, Kevin. You
joined you.
walked into Raccoon Incident 2.0.
Oh God.
Baloo.
That was the raccoon incident was
The
first day
college.
I joined.
Yep.
Before I was even a part of this.
Just a little bit before.
Yeah, so I'll say, Poppy, you walk into this office, and you're pretty sure like this one was supposed to not have anybody in it. You're pretty sure that the guy that is usually in this office, is not scheduled for this shift. And slam the door behind you,
I was
put your
trying
back up
to
against it, and look
hide.
at the rest of the room to see this man curled up on his couch asleep.
I need to leave. I leave. I leave. I
What
I
are
I
you
throw
doing?
myself out the window at this point. No. I leave
I'm
the
pretty sure
office.
I'm
To
pretty sure the majority of the windows are not that easy to jump through, considering it is a mental hospital. Um,
Oh my
for what
God.
it's worth, this individual has not woken up yet.
I just had
But
an image of Poppy throwing herself against the windows like my cat did outside in the hallway. Well,
with like the angry hunting cat noises, the chittering cat.
Need to
Mhm.
I need to leave this office. I am again in my mind. I'm not a monster, and then the beast talking back. Yes, you are.
Yeah. Poppy, you grab the door handle to start to leave, and you feel this presence. It almost feels as if you feel the shadow behind you sort of extending beyond as the force of the beast inside your brain tells you, I hunger. And you look at the man that's sleeping there, and you remember the one that you were not able to get while he was sleeping. And you are consumed by hunger right now. You can leave,
I'm
but I
very
will tell
lonely.
you, you now have a hunger compulsion. So any rolls that you do after this point are going to have a 2 dice penalty unless they involve you getting more blood.
I'm gonna. I'm
I will say at
shakily.
this point, you do hear the alarm stop, though.
Okay. gonna shakily pull out my phone. And I'm going to text Willow the skull emoji, and then the room of the number of the office that I'm in.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes, Azari, my friends in my coterie, they are very good at what they do. They never like screw up, make mistakes, and they're
They've never
amazing people.
accidentally killed somebody.
The hell is he talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
what do you even? That's not even true in game.
You don't know that?
I'm the best that I can. I'm gonna hold like my legs, put my head in between like my legs, and like curl up in a ball and just rock back and forth. I'm not a monster. 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 And then I'm the beast. It's like, come on, everything will be okay if you just take a little drink. No, if you don't, all of your
it's a little less of like persuasive and more of the sensation of the monster that you pretend to be when you feed on people, you feel like is now coming for you. And is you feel like this gnawing pain in your stomach as if it is the hungriest you've ever been. The only thing you're remembering that first night when you woke up ravenous after having just seen River attacked and then waking up to see Willem's face for the first time. And as you're remembering that night, the door slams open. The human on the couch sort of jostles awake, looks over at you, looks up at the door, and you see Willem standing there. And he looks down at you and just grabs you by the scruff of your jacket and yanks you up. Come on, let's go.
right.
Go back to sleep, Gerald.
He doesn't say anything to that man. He just grabs Poppy and drags her off. Um, um, yeah, does Poppy go with him?
Yes.
Let me help. You can either let me help or you can give him to Daddy and let him help. Sorry, she has a tube of Skittles and is being a chaotic monster with them. Yeah. So he hustles you back to his office. And, and immediately as soon as you're in, basically turns all the lights off and leans down and tosses you a blood bag
I
and
down
looks
it.
at you and says, "What the fuck happened?"
I don't. I don't. I saw River. I I saw River, and I backed up, but I woke up the patient, and then and the previous doctor came in and saw me, and I I I messed up. It's bad. It's bad. Everything's bad. It's bad.
It's not that bad. Reaching out to me was a good idea. In hindsight, you probably should have fed from him there. Probably wouldn't have been great, but at least then you wouldn't have alerted anybody else. But the patient is asleep. He remembers nothing, nor does the attending.
could have killed him. I could have killed him. I could have died. He could have died. I could have killed him. I could have. The doctor is asleep. I could have killed him. I, I'm scared. I, I don't want to be a monster.
You see this like look of almost remorse cross Willem's face. The life we live is not an easy one. We do the best we can with this life that we've been given. I think you need to ensure you're feeding more often so this does not happen again. Perhaps consider investing in, suppose we could reach out to the circulatory system, see about getting some blood bags that's not going to be noted as missing if they go from the hospital.
Reach. I'll reach out to the circulatory system.
You said you saw River?
His face was. I've been forcing myself to have premonitions, and every single one of them I see River. And I read his journal that my mom kept, and there's a chance that he's alive. I mean, you know what I mean.
Like us?
Yeah. But he was made to, he could have, he was probably he was probably a shovelhead. And if he did survive, he's working for the Sabbat. I don't know how much further I want to go, and I want to learn, and I guess it's taking a toll on me more than I thought. I want to know answers, but I don't. I don't.
If I know the desire to run from this, but I feel like the universe is telling you that you cannot. If you keep seeing him in visions and premonitions, and even when you're feeding, the cobweb is telling you that you need to find him. Regardless of what state he and you are in, if not, you'll spend the rest of eternity running from him. And you can't run from your premonitions. Believe me, I know.
I hope that you don't regret saving me.
Not a single night. I just regret that I didn't get there sooner. I might have liked to have you both. But this is the night we've been given. And he puts his hand on your shoulder. That blood bag is not going to be enough to sustain you. but it's enough to take the edge off. Your hunger is reduced by 1. You are no longer under the compulsion, but I will say you do get 1 stain as you are trying to deal with the internal mantra of I am not a monster, I am not a monster, and your beast saying, yes, the fuck you are.
Yeah. Directly, personal conviction is don't become a monster. So.
So, what do you want to do?
Oh no, I can't feed again here. If I if I try another time, another patient, will you be in the room with me?
I would recommend you find something elsewhere, whether it's another blood pack from, I believe your friend Betty has a club, yes, or JJ. That, as far as I'm concerned, that man has everything under the sun in his trunk.
I'll ask one of them.
Or perhaps Husk can help you hunt down something. But I think it would be best for you right now, personally, emotionally, and also for the sake of your job, to maybe avoid humans for the second.
You're right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna leave the hospital.
Yeah, so Matthew and Betty are standing there smoking and talking about flirting tactics and see Poppy walk out of the hospital without looking back at you guys at all.
Poppy hears Matthew saying to Betty as she walks out, "Do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I walk by again?" Wait, Poppy?
No,
Oh,
no,
Poppy.
no.
And I
What?
like, Matthew turns and like, Poppy, and points and like follows.
Betty's running.
Poppy. You keep hearing
Poppy?
Matthew say your name behind you.
She's
Poppy?
barely hear it. I think it gets through enough that she stops and she turns around and when she turns around you see the blood tears.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You all right? What's going on?
Oh, I hand her a little red handkerchief. Are you okay?
No.
I'm gonna
What
do that thing
happened?
where you put your hands on their shoulder and like look close. What's going on?
I I almost lost it. I need to eat. I almost lost it.
I have some blood bags at the at the club. Would that help?
I think so.
Okay.
I probably. Willem said I shouldn't eat from humans for the time being.
That's fair.
Let's get Husk and go. Careful.
He's gonna meet us at the car. Are you all right for a little bit? Can we do anything for you in the interim?
Just want to go sit in the car.
I forget the rules about vampires letting other vampires feed.
You can do it.
It's just you get gain 1 hunger when they lose 1 hunger.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I'm not that hungry, so if you
Um,
want to.
No.
There is a thing that Each time you do that, the connection that you feel with the other kindred is much stronger.
Yeah.
To the
or
point that
the
at
bond.
3 times, that's a bond with the kindred. And that
Yeah.
doesn't go away. There's no time limit on that.
Gotcha.
I might need a rat.
No. Well, I'll like take off the jacket I'm wearing and like put it around her shoulders and like walk with her to the car. And I'll say if you need something in the interim and it's your choice, and I'll just hold out like my forearm. You can take a little bit. Take the edge off.
Thank you. I can't.
Well, the offer stands if you need it.
Same here.
I'm going to text Husk. If you find an extra squirrel or something just small as a nibble, just do you want to bring it back?
He's
For
at
the
the
dog.
he's at the car, like man, taking forever. What?
Yeah.
All right. Find a fat gopher or something.
Yeah. For the ease of it, I will say that you were able to find a fat gopher.
Oh no, a chunky gopher.
Here, toss it to you.
Hits me in my face.
I broke its back, so now it's paralyzed.
Oh my god! You call us monsters? I give a lady a good time, and you fucking paralyze a gopher.
Hey, I've killed people. I can't judge.
You
It's not going to
can't-
be paralyzed for long.
You guys don't eat rancid blood, so it's fresh.
Yeah.
What, you want me to pop the top?
No. I've got enough trauma tonight. Fine.
I can open a cold
Gopher.
one.
I have to eat the
She
gopher.
just snuggles the gopher and like sucks it down.
Good God. Guys are acting like it's a person or something. It's not a pet.
Is it hot in here or is it just you?
That
What?
was a good one. That works.
What?
That works for me.
Never mind. I was uncomfortable with the gopher talk. It's from an
So
earlier
made it more
conversation.
Did I miss something?
Oh,
Oh,
Matthew,
whatever.
you're such a riot.
Whatever. Can we leave now?
Poppy, are you alright? I know, like, but if you need a moment, we can stay here.
We can go.
All right, let's go get you some more food.
Well, how much hunger does the gopher give me?
I would say that one would take another one off.
Okay.
So this is now the gopher incident.
So you're now down to 2.
No!
Correct. Yeah, this is now the gopher incident.
No.
I thought it was the river incident.
There might be a river incident to come. We don't know.
No humans died tonight yet.
Matthew isn't hungry.
Yet.
JJ's bragging about his coterie. We are not okay.
Are y'all in?
I think we're trying to climb into Betty's because Leon went off to wash a Tasmanian devil or something.
He's got a job. People have things to do. They can't just hang around for 4 hours.
In the middle
Hi.
of this like traumatic moment where I'm describing Poppy battling her inner beast, fucking Luke is off in the chat going, meanwhile, Leon is washing a Tasmanian devil in a tub and listening to opera.
That sounds great.
He wasn't there. He would have been able to help or something. Maybe.
And Matthew's practicing pickup lines.
It's good practice.
Excuse me, but I think you dropped something. My jaw. I made a list.
You need to be court-martialed for this.
If you're flirting with other people born in the 60s and 40s, I mean, it could work.
Yeah, so you're in Betty's vehicle. Where's Betty going?
I'm gonna take Poppy to the club and park around back.
Club.
Crying in the club, you know. Yeah.
Mhm.
In the curb, we all fam.
No.
But as Betty's driving, Matthew says, "How about this one? Hey, do you have a map? Because I keep getting lost in your eyes." Okay, I'm muting.
You don't need a cheesy pickup line.
No?
No, you just need to be there and like just be kind, because more likely than not, a cheesy pickup line is gonna make you not as attractive to somebody. Although I'm enjoying them quite a bit.
I'll work on it.
You got it. You got it.
Are you a magician? Because when you're around, everyone else disappears.
How many of these do you have?
I don't know, a handful. Keep going.
I like to think that Matthew is straight up
Oh,
reading these off
I
of
wish
his
I had a
phone.
handful of you.
Oh, yes, he definitely is. He definitely is. 100%. But he's holding the phone like on the side, like he's side glanced it, so he's trying to act like he's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'll say, uh, you guys pull up to, uh, the Club D-Day. And as Betty is parking, Matthew, you get a text from Margot that says, I could perhaps have some information. You can meet me at the restaurant this evening if you'd like.
A little bit of that blush of life might just fade for a second or two for Matthew, like, yeah, knew this was going to happen. I'll text her back. I'll stop by as soon as I can. Thank you.
I look forward to it.
I look at the phone and
Meanwhile,
whisper, I'm sure she does.
you guys are at the club. What are you doing?
I'm gonna get Poppy some blood from the cooler, you know, from the fridge. A little nice juice box. And I set her up in my apartment, which very 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 tastefully decorated, fancy old school furniture and such.
Okay.
Do you want them warmed up? She's not even listening to me.
No.
Okay. I have more, not a lot more, but I sure I can get some people to wrestle you some
I think
bags.
One would be okay for now, but I think I should take more if that's all right with you.
Of course.
Willem said I shouldn't feed from people for a while.
That's fair. Did you actually do it, or did it just make you want to do it?
Just made me want to.
Okay.
I saw River's face in the person I was trying to feed from, and
It made me panic. I backed up and he woke up and started screaming and I think that the beast woke up too.
The good news is
I
it didn't do it. They're alive. You're all
Yeah.
right. So you're not
could
your beast.
it
Because
could
they
have been
wouldn't be
much
alive if you
worse.
were. Exactly what Betty said.
Hmm.
You got out of there. Do we need to go do any cleanup? Get somebody to do anything as far as the people that saw you?
No, I think Willem got it.
That's right. I forgot that they're there. Well, that's good.
I told him I through the cobweb and also through text messages. So yeah, he knew where I was.
Well,
I
that's good.
almost ate two different people.
From the sound of it, it was almost 3 and you stopped all 3 times. You're doing a hell fucking lot better than some of us have been doing of late, so
I
don't
already
beat yourself
said I
up.
apologize.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I like do a double take. Okay. You successfully stopped yourself from 3 potential very bad victims. And your beast was literally like loose.
Mhm.
Like, oh yeah, no. You're
You're very impressive, Poppy.
very impressive. You owe yourself a lot of credit. It speaks to you as a person.
Mhm. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just give yourself more credit.
Indeed.
Willem said that it's the universe trying to tell me that I need to see if I could figure out what happened to River.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it's been something that you've buried a long time.
Hmm.
And it seems like now that you've sort of unearthed a little bit, the rest of it wants to uproot itself too and get itself resolved.
I believe that whatever the universe thinks is not really any of my business. What I think is more personal to you. I think that whatever it is, if you want it buried, then it's buried. If you want it found, we will find it. To the damn hells with all of the rest of the universe.
Spoken like a true shooting star in the universe herself.
Oh, hush you.
Husk, what do you think? You're being very quiet over there.
What?
I've
Good man.
been playing this Where's Waldo game this whole time.
What's your problem?
Poppy thinks less of herself than she should.
Okay.
That is the most supportive
He's
shoulder
such a
in the
dick. I
room.
love him.
I don't think that Husk is going to be the person you want to go to give pep talks.
I think less
Only
here
pop
for
talk.
what reason?
Only pop talks.
Actually, I don't know. I think Husk might be the one that you'd really want to go to
You almost
because
ate
Husk
3
is gonna
people?
tell you the truth. Yes, she almost ate
What, you
3
didn't
people tonight.
like finish them or
I didn't drink from them.
you didn't even start?
No.
Then you weren't even close. Did you want to?
Exactly.
My beast wanted to.
Fuck them. I have to deny mine all the time. Tell
I
mine to
should.
shut up.
I should do that more often.
Hmm. That's how I deal with my anxieties in real life.
I just eat them.
I just eat them.
So, where is this meeting that you have, Poppy? Like,
Um,
how far from here would you say?
mm,
I'll say it's probably about 30 minutes or so away from the hospital. Matthew, it's probably about like another 20 minutes or so from Margot's to that new place. So
Okay.
as long as you're quick with Margot's, you could make it to the other one as well.
Yeah. Would anybody mind if we were to sort of leave and head over on the way, make a quick pit stop? I might be able to pick up a wee bit of information about the individual on the video from a friend of mine. It would just be I'd just have to run in real quick. Y'all can just stay in the car, and I should be out in lickety split.
okay.
Sure.
Husk, how do you feel?
I'm gonna wait in the car anyway.
You were
All
gonna
right.
come in and talk to Valentina? That's her name, right?
Problem's over. Just nothing more to talk about. We didn't bother to end it for the families that had their people taken. So the guy just continues doing whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Well, Valentina's gonna tell us, but if she knows anything.
It doesn't matter now. You can go in and get some information, but it doesn't matter to me.
And we walk and talk.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Is Leon meeting us after at the place you're going?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he was
He
gonna-
said he was busy or
No,
something.
he said he was going to meet you there because it was
Okay.
a few
Alright.
hours later.
Yeah.
He didn't want to just sit around. Although
It's so
it
much
turns out
fun,
nobody
Leon.
did. Nobody was
Yeah, we're
actually
having a
just sitting
great
around.
time.
Yeah. Who could have seen that coming?
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, so Matthew leads you to a small restaurant in Ellicott City. Very, very small parking lot, handful of other vehicles there. Um, the restaurant does look like some of the lights are on, um, but it's very low lighting. And I'll say, Betty, you recognize the aesthetic well enough to know you know that it is candlelit entirely.
That's fancy.
Yes. So do me a favor, stay in the car. Don't
Are you
talk
in
to
trouble, dude?
strangers. No,
Hmm.
it's fine. It's fine. Don't talk to strangers. Don't take anything from someone you don't know. And well, if I don't come back and you have to leave, I should be fine. And I'm gonna get out of the car and head for the building.
Will you follow him?
He's fine.
I don't know. I'll be right back. It's just gonna turn invisible and just gonna follow.
All right, you have the one that lets you move, right?
Yep,
Okay, do you need to do a rouse check for that?
I think so. Yeah. She's good.
Yeah. So you see Matthew walk up to the back door of this restaurant, knock on the door. A moment this very short, elderly Korean woman opens the door, looks up at her. Oh, Matthew, come on in. Yes. Miss
Hello.
Margot mentioned that you would be coming by. Come on. And she turns around and walks in,
Thank you.
expecting Matthew to follow her.
He follows.
What's Betty doing?
Following him.
I'll say go ahead and make just a dexterity and stealth check to see if you can do so without jostling Matthew at all.
Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah, that sounds like it would be awareness and one of those other ones.
One of those other ones. Awareness and what? Wits and awareness?
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I get an extra thing for the running around?
Say that again.
Do I get an extra thing for unseen passage?
I can't check it right now. I'm sorry. There is a baby that is flailing.
It says that if I don't make any sounds or odors, then this works.
Well, the issue is like it's a small back door, and Matthew's not exactly going to be leaving a lot of room.
Okay.
So it wouldn't necessarily like make you visible, but Matthew could possibly feel you moving behind him.
Okay.
Sorry, she muted me.
One.
You want to do
yeah,
a willpower
so-
rerolls?
So Matthew, you definitely feel something behind you jostle you. And I'll say with your 3 successes, you are aware enough to look behind you back toward the vehicle and see that Betty is no longer in the front seat. And I'll say we may pause there because I think baby needs something.
Okay.
Yeah, so Matthew, you are now inside the restaurant, and apparently it is not just you and Margot's little assistant here in the room.
Yeah. Betty probably hears Matthew growl slightly under his breath. Betty.
The little lady lead you through the kitchen and then up these narrow stairs to another door at the top of the stairs.
Give her a nod.
She whispers to you.
Yeah, so she opens the door and walks in to reveal a very luxurious looking sitting room. There are these beautiful like antique couches and armchairs and things, and like Betty getting a sight of it because I assume you're following Matthew up the stairs. This is fancy. Like this is money put in this room. And the woman sort of gestures over to one of the couches. She says, "If you'll have a seat, Miss Margot should be with you shortly."
Appreciate you. Walk over, sit in what is Matthew's usual spot.
She gives like a little small bow of the head and then slips out the door. I assume that so what's Betty doing?
She's just kind of standing behind Matthew like putting a reassuring hand on his shoulder.
Matthew does not seem reassured and does not say anything.
Yeah,
Just
so the
pretends
room
he doesn't notice there's somebody else in the room.
Yeah, so there's this one long like chaise lounge, a couple of very nice looking chairs around. The entire room is lit entirely by candles, and most of the walls are filled with like very fine art or um, bookshelves that it looks like the majority of them look like they're like hand bound.
A lot of first
But there's no one
editions in
else in the
this
room
room.
at the moment. There are a couple other doors.
Yep, I'm going to put a cigarette between my teeth. I'm not lighting it. I'm chewing on the end lightly, and I don't say anything because no one's here. I'm by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a agonizing about 10-minute wait of silence.
Yep.
Betty doing anything?
I mean, I could look around, snoop. Anything interesting?
Um, so you could go over to there's the bookshelves. There's one small side table that has like looks like it's a liquor cabinet, plenty of different alcohols there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that Betty is familiar enough that probably pretty sure that there's maybe a little bit more than alcohol as well in this area.
Ooh.
Um,
Poison or blood?
blood.
Okay.
There's like a small refrigerated section. I'll say that looking at the books, the majority of them, like almost none of them have titles because they're all hand bound. Um, you would have to actually like pull them out to be certain, but it looks like they're more of like they appear more like journals or like handwritten things rather than traditionally printed books. But that's
Mm-hmm.
just from being able to look at them without touching, because that would probably break obfuscation.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch them, but I do note it.
Yeah.
Is there anything interesting on the desk?
There's no desk. There is next to the like lounge chaise, there is um a small table that has a empty glass that I'll say probably has smells a little bit like alcohol. And there
Mm,
is a very, very nice pen there, but there is no book or anything there other than the glass and the pen.
got it. I just wander over. Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So after that 10 minutes or so, one of the other doors opens and in walks this very pale, beautiful black woman wearing a silk robe. Um, her poof of thick curly hair, it still looks like it's damp. Um, she walks in, Maddie, I wasn't expecting this. You
He's
said
on
you
his
were
feet
looking
like
for.
when the door opened. Like he's
Hmm.
standing there kind of like at attention. Um, good evening.
Evening.
Um,
She sits down on the chaise and just sort of like puts one leg up. So you were
I
asking about somebody in a photo, yes?
I was looking for any information you might have about the individual. I recognized him as someone that I know has worked for you in the past.
I believe so. Oh, thank you, kiddo.
I just
And
want to have a conversation with him, see what he knows about some things that some friends of mine are looking into.
just a conversation?
I mean, that's what all I want. It's if he's in for something different, that's on him.
Hmm. Well, let me see what I have. And she stands up and walks past you, and like lets her hand drift along your arm as she passes before she goes over to one of the bookshelves. And scans back and goes to like the one of the middle shelves and pulls out one of these somewhat homemade looking journals. And opening it up, you can see that she walks back over to you and there is handwriting inside of it. She's sort of scanning. Oh, okay. So I believe his name is Eddie Linus or Edward, I suppose. Um, Nothing spectacular about him. He's not really, he's hired muscle. He's not the brightest. I've used him for a few things. Um, but more often these days, I typically just loan him out because uh, he's good on jobs where you just need muscle rather than brains like you, Maddie.
Appreciate the differentiation.
So why do you need to know anything about him?
Well, you know that myself and some of my associates are sort of representing Rasmus as he's dealing with other business per se.
Mm-hmm.
And well, he might have been working with, loaned out to someone that we want to find and talk to. We had an initial sort of tit for tat. But more information has come to light, and we just need to sort of get ourselves on the same page. Meaning, this person might be sort of overstepping what Rasmus would want to happen in
Mm.
his area. So we've got to step in and take care of like making sure that's not happening.
So now would this be Linus that overstepped or Linus's boss?
The person who was employing him of
Mm.
recent days, week or so.
Fair. Hmm.
And if anything would compromise yourself and you don't, want to share, I of course understand. I can go about getting information other ways, but as you are someone of much knowledge and know-how, I figured it was important to start here first, plus out of respect.
Of
Just in
course,
case you
yes.
have any interests in the thing that we're looking into as well, so we can sort of, nip that in the bud, as it
Well,
were.
what are you looking into?
Um, um, someone is upsetting the rest of the dead and putting those poor retired souls back into the workforce per se.
You're
And it's
speaking spirits or the
no,
corporeal
the
ones?
falling apart body kinds.
Oh,
Um, I think there's a song about it. The
that's not
zombie.
exactly subtle, is it?
No. That's kind of why we sort of want to, you know, make sure it's not going to keep happening if it's not supposed to be.
Oh, so you're trying to prevent a masquerade breach?
Uh, yeah, I guess that's maybe how far we're going. Like that's sort of our purview of, you know, because it looks bad for Rasmus.
Of course, yes. Hmm. I suppose, I do know who this gentleman had been working for most recently. And of course, you know that I'm a businesswoman. I like to trade information for information, of course.
Of course.
So I can tell you who Mr. Linus worked for and where to find his boss.
And what would the price be, ma'am?
Well, that depends. What can you tell me?
Um, about?
Well, you have a bunch of new friends that I've not met just yet. Though I have heard that the aspiring harpy, Miss Delease, is it?
I call her Betty, but
Mm,
yes.
I heard she has a new club. I am somewhat connected in the circulatory system. I might be intrigued in seeing if we can make a business partnership.
Would you like me to make introductions for you and Betty?
That'd be spectacular. I've always wanted to. It's been a while since I've been to an Elysium that I judge is up to my standards.
Betty is very, very particular, and she does a very fine job. And I mean, if any place would be up to your standards, Betty would be someone that would be able to create that space.
Hmm. That is helpful. I wouldn't necessarily qualify that as vital information.
Um, no, but that introduction could lead to lucrative business opportunities.
Yes, but it is Elysium. That's
It
public
is.
knowledge. What can you tell me that's not public knowledge?
Does Matthew know that's not public knowledge?
I've heard
Betty once
stories that
open mouth kissed a horse.
Don't be spreading those rumors around.
I don't know if what Matthew would know that's of interest.
I've heard stories that you walk around with an individual that does not necessarily need to sleep during the day.
Oh, yes, very, very interesting, new friend. Just on, the getting to know each other level, but, seems like a really crafty sort of fella. Good in if you need him in a tight situation, he's been on point, once or twice so far. Uh,
Oh, is he talented in combat like yourself?
well, I'll tell you honestly, he made it sunlight and it was the middle of the night and he basically cooked somebody pretty good. Oh, the friend that I dropped off. He was real instrumental in bringing him in. The last one I brought for
Really?
you. Yeah.
I will have to get in touch with this gentleman. Do you have a phone number?
Um I do. I do. Um
Or
I
perhaps you can make an introduction.
I mean that seems more
Personal touch
appropriate.
seems to help.
Yeah, face to I mean I could bring him and Betty by for a nice little meet cute.
That sounds spectacular.
If Matthew could sweat.
Matthew's like, huh? What do I tell her that's not gonna upset Betty?
Not even that. This is a longer conversation than he was expecting.
Well, so Eddie is working for uh an individual that I know as Balthazar.
Uh,
I'm
that
100%
tracks.
certain that's not his true name, but it's close enough. Um, I believe he's serving as much the same sort of muscle in that position.
Uh, that sounds correct to what we've sort of figured out about him so far.
I know they've got some small little cave, underground bunker type thing out in one of the parks, but I believe Balthazar actually makes his haven underneath one of the shops in a residential neighborhood, maybe about half an hour from here or so. I believe it's a music shop, and he's Gould the owner.
Oh, all right, all right. Good to know. That's a good start for us to track him down to have a talk.
I will
She tells
send
you the
that
street.
that address to her private investigator to get a look into that.
Okay, I'll say that Betty can remember it. I don't.
Almost
That's a
like you're
weird
just
thing
making it.
because my brain is like, oh, well, you're invisible, so you wouldn't be able to see your phone. Technically, you're not invisible. You're just shaping reality so that people around you don't see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sure, I'll say you can do that.
Might as well do something while I'm here.
Mhm. Yeah. And she says, is there anything else that I can help you with, Maddie?
I think that's everything that I need for now as far as this goes. I'll make sure to get in touch with you. Is there a time that you would prefer to meet JJ and Betty? What works best for you? And I can let them know.
Anytime works for me.
But
I
the
can
sooner the
rearrange my.
better.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I appreciate your assistance. You're always that you're the first person I think of for these sorts of things.
I'm sure I am. I'm always glad to help.
Thank you, Margot. If you were a fruit, you'd be a fine apple.
That's a good line.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
And she'll get up and walk past you and open up the door for you.
I will walk to the door. I leave like a little extra space as I take her right hand and do the whole kissing the back of the hand thing, hoping that my shadow gets the hint
Yeah.
before I
Does the shadow
casually
get the hint?
I pinch your butt on the way out.
and then I will give Margot a final nod and go out the door and down the stairs.
Yeah, I'll
Cursing
say that
under my breath.
you're expected to know your way out, so you can.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you make your way to the bottom of the stairs, open the door into the uh, open night, take a deep breath that you don't really need, and look back to the car that contains just Poppy and Husk.
I will say loud enough that anybody who's nearby can hear. Can I follow you home? Because my parents always told me to follow my dreams.
Matthew talking to us. Can't hear him from
That's
inside the car. I see his mouth,
Oh.
his lips moving.
What was that about, Maddie?
getting in the car. Do not call me that. We have somewhere to be. Poppy has plans. Let's go. I said to wait in the car, Betty.
I just wanted to make sure you're safe. That's
What
all
if
it
Fatty just
was.
called Matthew Fatty? It's not nice.
I said Maddie.
We can't hear you. We're on the windows of the car. We're just speculating.
Okay.
Are Husk and Poppy both in the back seat or one in the like? Where are you guys sitting?
You'd be in the front seat.
Why would I be in the front?
I don't know. I feel like you'd be in the. Would you be in the back seat? I'll be in the front seat if you're in the. I just feel like we're both not in the back seat of the car.
You guys are. I mean, Betty was driving, so either
We
like
could have moved.
you wanted to use the aux cord, you know.
I'm climbing in the back seat. If both of you are in the back seat, somebody's getting shoved over. If not, I'm taking the empty seat. And then I'm going to put my head between my knees with my hands on the back of my head.
Are you okay?
This conversation is not done.
No, now you have a meet cute with my friend.
Oh, yes. I would love to meet your little friends.
What now?
Okay, there's a lot happening.
Can we just move on with the night? There's a lot of things happening when I'm not here.
Friends.
Don't worry, Poppy and Husk. She doesn't. I didn't tell her anything about you. You're safe.
Yes.
What?
Did you meet somebody in there?
Let's just go. We'll talk about this later or not. I'm also fine with that.
Whatever you would like.
So Betty, what are you doing?
I get in the car and I give give Matthew like staring
Your eyes are boring into the back of his head. He still has his head between his knees.
And
The midnight
I
yet?
just
I'm sure it's coming up on midnight.
yeah, I'm gonna roll out.
Okay. And I will say that you guys were given the address for Valentina Coletti. It's a really, really nice house out in the county. The end of one of those roads that's basically private for the fact that there's no houses for a good couple moment drive before you get to it. I believe Leon was going to meet you there, and was JJ going to as who was going to meet up to speak with this Hecata contact?
I know Leon was going to meet us.
I was going to meet him.
I mean, JJ's free, so he could meet us.
I was talking to a bunch of people waiting for them to text me when they need me.
I will say that you guys could have texted him when
Oh yeah, then
once you knew when.
Matthew would have, just to say, one, we're going to Poppy's meetup if you're done, and two, I have something. I have someone that you need to meet. I'll tell you more when I see you.
So I made the location, pulling up in my amazing Prius.
Mhm.
I drop him a pin. I like dropping pins.
The car of the future.
Great gas mileage.
Stop touching my mouse. Yep. So you guys pull up in front of this very, very nice house with there was like a garage off to one side. It looks almost like one of those small like koi ponds off to the side of the front door. A handful of lights around. What do you guys do?
I guess she's my contact, so I'll go up to the door and I'll knock. Hmm.
As Poppy walks to the door, I see Leon and I say, "If you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber."
I
Sorry,
don't get it.
I've been working on something I'm not very good at. I pat him on the back.
It's like a pickle, right? But useless.
Mhm.
What was that?
It's better than a cucumber. It's tastier, saltier.
Oh, wait, is JJ here too?
Oh, if you guys,
Yeah, we texted him.
yeah,
Oh.
We texted him.
Matthew
Okay, hang
texted
on.
him.
yeah.
Have to
Yeah, I
read-
mean, apparently your guys' meeting was late. I thought y'all like were going out to meet right away. I talked to my contact and stuff.
I meant.
Oh, I learned so many good things today.
Yeah, really nice.
I had a mental breakdown.
I might be having one myself.
Damn, maybe for like 4 hours and y'all like go great.
He really is the glue that keeps us together.
No,
JJ.
Ooh.
get out of here.
Yeah, I knock on the door.
Mhm.
It's okay, Poppy.
Yeah.
I did a rotation of psychiatry if you need help.
Yeah, so you knock on the door, and a moment or two later, the door opens. This probably like middle-aged man with long blonde hair and a suit opens the door. You're here to see Miss Coletti, yes?
I am. My name is Poppy. Pop.
And he looks like behind you at the cars in the driveway.
Oh,
Poppy and guests, or just Poppy?
I
We're
my
all Poppy.
no. My my coterie has come with me, so
It's all right. It's perfectly fine. I just need to know who to announce.
I'm sorry, what?
You need to know who to announce.
Announce for what?
To the
When you invite in, they're like, hey, here are these
Fizzle.
people.
to the lady.
To the lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I've seen Cinderella. I got scared for a minute. Okay, yes, Poppy and guests.
Um,
It's Poppy's playtime, baby. Let's go.
When I created this character, the only Poppy that I knew of was the I am Poppy girl, and I was like, oh, that's fine. And now it's a video game.
What was the first one?
Yeah.
There was like a girl on the internet.
Oh, it's an internet thing.
Yeah, it's an
okay.
internet
Stop
thing.
explaining now.
Okay.
And there's a Poppy video game now.
Yeah, it's a scary game.
Oh, there's a lot of those.
so this guy leads you into this very opulent entry hall with like marble floors and this beautiful rug in the center, and these twin staircases that go up to what looks like a balcony above. And he takes you to an side door, through another door to the side and into this lavish sitting room. There are several oh, it looks like some are velvet, some are leather. Dark velvet or dark purple couches and armchairs. And the room has this sort of bluish tint from what you realize is a very large, probably like 20-foot tall or so fish tank that is filled with all manner of exotic fish and possibly a small shark or two.
Can't even afford puffins.
I've heard puffins are
Ugh,
tasty.
Why are we even here?
Puffins aren't fish.
That is true.
Still heard
What
they're
are they?
tasty.
Nifty.
Birds.
Friend of mine ate one at the aquarium.
And sitting on one of these couches, reading a very large book, probably about like yay big or so, is this very thin, almost ageless looking, pale as death woman with dark black hair and heavy fringe bangs,
Oh, not fringe
wearing
bangs.
all black looking. She sort of snaps the book closed and looks up. Happy. Good to
Is
see
this-
you and entourage.
Is it Valentina?
Um,
Oh,
the
that or Morticia Adams.
Hubba hubba.
Or the person on Monsters, what's her name?
Oh,
Hello.
Regenstein's wife.
Hmm.
Herman
know.
and
No, that's not
what's her
right.
name?
Lillian?
Lillian. I
Yeah,
think
Lillian
Mrs. Lily
Munster, yeah.
Munster.
Maybe
Uh,
Elvira.
Hello. Yeah, I hope you don't mind. I brought my friends.
oh,
Hello.
Howdy.
believe some of you I've met.
You've met him.
Yes.
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm just vibing.
That's
We
us.
all have our
He-
hobbies.
He mood.
So, you asked me to look some into the ritual that did you tell her the name of the guy or you didn't know it yet?
I did not know the guy. I described him.
Oh yeah, so you guys had you guys seen him yet? Or did you
Yes,
just know that
I think we had, didn't we? Hang on, let me go back.
so.
If this was before or after the graveyard.
I thought it was
I thought it
before
was
we got
after
information.
Graveyard.
I thought we came here like first, and then
Yeah, I want to say that
You're
she just
right.
knew that bodies were going
Yeah.
missing in the a casket with it.
Missing bodies in the graveyard, Clippinger. We had told her about Clippinger.
Mhm.
Valentina, we just told her about the
Mhm.
the bodies. That's
we
it.
didn't have any other information.
Yeah.
It was like the next night was when the shit went down.
Mhm.
Mhm.
She says, so I did some digging.
Ah,
Specifically, the aspect that seemed most interesting to me was taking the casket, which is not necessary
Mm.
for the majority of any necromantic arts that I'm familiar with. And then
Okay.
Is
I
it
had my first thought had been that perhaps they were trying to use it as a sort of weak or temporary tether, a sort of tie to the ghost of the individual that had died. So I tried to reach out to the Clippingers, and for some reason or another, whether it's due to this necromancer that you are looking for or some other reason, I cannot find the wraiths of either of the Clippingers that you're looking for.
That's unusual.
Is that unusual?
It's not unheard of for a wraith to meet an unpleasant demise on the other side.
does everybody generate a wraith, or do some people just pass on past the veil and just like go to
Some
the
do, of
happy end?
course, yes.
Hmm.
So it's nothing necessarily special about it. It just, I figured I'd check it, considering they did take the coffin. And that's when I was looking into. Sorry, the baby's trying to talk to Google.
Hmm.
Um, she says, that's when I started looking into um magic's dealing with the specifically with the coffin itself. So obviously, I'm sure you're familiar with the stereotype of our kind sleeping in coffins or sarcophagi.
Yes.
Hmm.
Um, and of course, mostly the reason is simply that it's a bed-like space that is completely protected from sunlight. Um,
Well, that makes sense.
but I have heard and seen some old tales of particularly powerful uh, necromancers, necromancers and blood mages that have managed to funnel the essence of a dead soul through their coffin in a manner to empower the kindred that sleeps in it. It doesn't necessarily make them stronger, but it could heal them faster. Um, if they were to fall into torpor, it would make awaking them easier, that sort of thing.
Wait. Okay. Would taking the coffins of we don't know that if they're kindred,
Who?
like the Clippingers and people like them. So if the coffins are only used for to help
I mean,
kindred,
you had mentioned the Clippingers had died quite a bit ago, yes?
yeah,
Once a body's dead, you can't make them a kindred. You
yeah.
only have a very short amount of time to embrace after you drink the last drop. Can you not?
I've
Or
heard some
where
of
do
the
you
thin bloods gone a couple weeks or months before they came back.
what are you talking about? What are you trying to say?
Most traditional kindred. It may
It,
be different with thin bloods, but
why would they need people who aren't kindred?
Says
Sunlight.
kindreds can produce ghosts to then tether to objects.
well, that and you had mentioned that I mean if they're taking both bodies,
Oh,
they're clearly proficient. My guess is the bodies walked out of there. So they raised zombies and then they took the coffins to further the ritual for
also known zombies are immune to sunlight, so they could be utilizing them as daytime guardians. And also, I'm thinking when they utilize them as pairs, they might be using sympathetic magics to enhance each zombie, so the
mm,
zombies are stronger by having two instead of one. Like and since they're related, it's already a bonding kind of thing.
that's good thinking.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm very intelligent, and I thought of it on my own while I was sitting around.
Tune your own horn there.
I do that 2, 3 times a week.
He has band practice.
I play the trombone.
Gee, I didn't know you play an instrument. Are you any good?
No.
That's why he practices 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
You should-
I'm really bad. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how to finger the minor scale correctly so that I can actually get it, which is a problem because trombones don't have those, which I think is
Don't
the
be
problem.
fingering minors, okay?
Yeah, that sounds like that might be the problem.
Yeah, because trombone's a slide instrument. It doesn't have, any kind of fingering going on either. So
Oh
I
my
think that might be
God.
part of my problem is I'm using trumpet music.
I think your
Okay.
You
teeth.
need lessons? Oh my God.
Anyway,
I think maybe the hidden place where all the coffins, we should burn it all. That's my opinion.
She says it's worth a shot. Personally, if it were me and I was making a what was that silly movie I watched recently? A sort of Bacta tank of a coffin,
Mhm.
something that would help heal you and keep you safe, as well as possible.
Star
Underworld.
Wars, I know that reference.
Star Wars?
It was the Boba Fett show.
I would probably do everything I can to prevent it from catching fire and make anybody trying that regret it. Also, you've mentioned that you very likely have undead guards around these things.
I think I might have a solution to that issue.
Oh,
I know a friend or two that I've been talking to for several hours, and I think I've come up with something of a solution.
Have you?
Do tell.
Yes, so I've been I fed off of a unpleasant fellow the other night, and I can kind of so unlike all of you who just have these super awesome amazing powers that allow you to do things like disappear and shit, I get temporary stuff when I drink bloods. Different resonance, like each blood has a resonance, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there are
Sure.
those who have no resonance. They lack it. They are psychotic, psychopathic. They don't have any of the things. Apparently, drinking from them allows me to channel the necromantic energies these people are using. And talking to a friend of mine in the Ghoul Club for the last 4 hours, he let me know a few things that he could do, and apparently one of them I can also do as long as I have this resonance in me. So that would be very useful. In other words, I can make or just to be blunt, I can disintegrate corpses.
Oh.
That's creepy.
It's like a million beetles at once.
Yeah, apparently it's mainly used to get rid of evidence after a feeding, but
Oh,
it works on anything that's a
JJ,
living corpse.
whenever I go to feed from now on, you're coming with me. Just so you know.
It's only
Who's the-
temporary. I've got to be feeding from sociopathic people. Like if I feed from someone else, it goes away for a while.
Now,
And
where did you get this this
Yeah,
snack
what
that you had?
sociopaths do you know?
I work at a psychiatric hospital.
Oh, well,
Oh,
then you're
okay.
going with me. That's what you've got an unending supply.
It's a forensic hospital. Poppy also works there.
Oh.
you've
Yeah,
been
I mean,
there.
I mean,
Oh.
yeah, we like
It's that place we
for-
are a lot.
I
The
forget
Haven
that you
Theater.
actually do work and not just hang out.
I
I'm
do
sorry.
plenty of work. I'm a doctor. I'm a
You're a
doctor, damn it.
doctor?
Yes. I'm a
He has a
hematologist.
day job and a night job.
Are you good?
You'll have to film. What's a hematologist?
I study blood diseases and blood transfusions, disorders, things like that.
Oh, that's how you screwed up and became a half-blood. You messed with blood stuff.
Yeah.
That's right. You said something about that.
Yeah. But yeah, I do that. That's why I have a pretty decent supply. I'm the one who basically when they check shit off when we were in the hospital, I'm like, oh look, we didn't get a thing supply shipped in because I didn't write it down on the manifest.
You should tell Poppy where you hide the extra. That would have been helpful tonight.
Mm-hmm.
In my apartment.
Oh, never mind. It wouldn't have been helpful.
I mean, I do have a small fridge in my office under my desk. The blood is normally behind the bologna sandwich.
Poppy making
One
up.
bologna sandwich? Like, is
Yeah.
it the same bologna sandwich or do you replace that?
No, it's basically the same one. Prevents anyone from when they open the fridge, they see this nasty ass bologna sandwich and don't go further. Keeps the blood safe.
It's a good ruse.
Yeah. I mean, I occasionally replace it when it becomes something inhuman, and then I just replace with something new. But yeah, like when it starts knowing where the cafe is on its own, I gotta get rid of that.
When it grows legs and walks off, that's when you know it's been there too long.
Yeah,
And if it comes back, it's really yours.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, JJ, this friend from Goo Club. Do they have a name?
Um, some foreign name like Rodrigo or no, Hans. That's it, Hans. He's from Germany.
Hmm.
I hated
Berlin,
him
I
in that
think.
movie Frozen.
I think he said Berlin.
Hmm.
No, the one where they wear the lederhosen during Oktoberfest.
Right.
Bavaria, the redneck country over there. Yeah, the redneck region that all the Germans in our
Fascinating.
Discord get a little irritated when you're
So
telling
it
them
seems
from.
you've figured out who's doing this and are only just now figuring out why, yeah?
There's a lot of connections. Like
Yes.
we found other things out too. Did you know there were vampires at Woodstock?
I've heard.
It's really
Was
weird.
that where any of you were embraced?
Nah, none of us have ever been to Woodstock.
I was embraced in Woodstock.
What?
You knew that.
What I told you.
I was trying to play it off.
Oh.
Why?
I'm trying to work on my storytelling.
Right.
Everybody's practicing stuff today.
I'm sorry, this guy named Colin invited me to this D&D group, and he says I have to work because apparently their DM sometimes sleeps for at night, and they sometimes or during the day, and they need a daytime person occasionally.
Hmm.
Huh.
Why the fuck are they playing games during the day? Go to your jobs.
Apparently, some of them have night jobs
Weekends
because
exist.
They do?
No.
apparently one of them wants to do
Some
it.
stupid people want to wake up at 10 a.m. on a Saturday and play games.
That sounds
Fools.
dreadful.
Yeah.
That's the Lord's Day.
So do you know who's doing this?
Doing what?
Kevin?
Raising these zombies.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you already knew. Bobby didn't tell her.
Oh, you guys didn't know his name when
Oh.
you first talked to her.
Balthazar.
The bishop.
Oh,
I thought Bishop was
Oh.
a title.
Well, if you call someone the bishop, that means it's their title.
Not like the doctor.
Yeah.
it's not necessarily that way, but it does clarify that you're talking about the one that I recall.
Oh, so you know who Balthazar is.
I know of him. I've never had the chance of meeting him. Had I probably would have done everything I can to put a stake through him.
You might have a chance.
So got along great, I see.
Balthazar is, I'm sure you know, a Sabbat. And Giovanni, even with my relative distance from the main clan, um, working for the Sabbat is extremely distasteful. And even suspicion of it is usually reason enough for you to get final death. Balthazar has been avoiding that for quite some time. I personally, and by extension, I'm sure the Giovanni family, would consider it a personal favor if you were to ensure he doesn't wake up. one of these evenings.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, as much of a shit stain as he is, staking him and keeping him alive so that we could figure out what else he knows and what else he's planning would be preferable. But I also understand if you'd prefer something a bit more permanent.
Like
Well, we don't
Hiroshiming his
even-
ass.
I mean, you don't even know if
Is that an option?
he's the one who's doing this. He could be involved, but there's also a possibility that it's somebody else.
Oh no, you misunderstand, Miss Delease. I don't care if he's the one raising these. He is a Sabbat and he is Hekata. He needs to die.
Also, Betty, I think he might be the one doing it.
His name's
You know.
Balthazar. Come on. Does anyone else not notice that Balthazar
I
is
mean,
like the
not
most
only that, but
evil-ass name?
there was the whole like, I mean, we saw him sort of do it at the cemetery.
It's
I mean,
like in the
that's a yes.
comics. Sinestro, he's evil. Okay, his name's Sinestro. This guy's name's Balthazar.
We're all looking for the guy who did this.
We know he has something to do. Yeah, just that name alone.
You're right. You should have killed that guy. Fucking damn.
It's like, my name is Salazar Slytherin. I'm not evil. It's a book.
It's gonna be real egg on your face, but I agree. He is a problem. They
Yeah.
should have taken care of it.
And if we are mistaken and he isn't the big bad and whatever, well, we'll blame it on
The ring.
oh
Well,
someone
that's
else.
the other thing. I do agree with you, Miss Delease. I also would have preferred you had dealt with him at the time that you encountered him last, just so that he was out of the picture and no longer causing problems. But if he's working with the Sabbat, that means he's working for someone. The Sabbat always have somebody else above them pulling the strings.
Just like the camera.
I'd be curious what their plans are here for home.
Yes.
Think- Quite a few years since the Sabbat have had the audacity to show their faces here.
Well, let's set a trap then.
I haven't.
She
I
says,
have
for what it's
an
worth,
address.
I very much do not like getting my hands dirty in this type of thing, but I may be able to lend some small amount of resources if there's anything that you might find useful, as long as it is in the it aids in ensuring Balthazar either faces final death or returns to the Giovanni.
You happen to have like a shotgun or knife or other weapon that instantly destroys zombies?
No, but I
Isn't
do
that your
have
job?
no, but I do have a
No,
handful of firearms I can shoot dragon fire rounds.
Most
Okay.
can, they just kind of gunk them up after a couple shots.
That's why I said I have a couple.
Do
It's
you
not
have
many.
your-
Again,
Do you have
Hmm.
your own horde of zombies you can loan us?
I tend to focus a bit more on the ethereal version of the necromantic arts. I don't do with zombies myself.
Do you have an army of ghosts that can help us? I mean, I just think it'd be nifty. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Husk, you don't like ghosts, right?
I want ghosts.
You
It's
like ghosts?
Sean who didn't like ghosts.
It's hard to tell. All you Bruhar like it.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, how Brujo look alike?
Isn't he
Hey,
Gangrel?
oh, you gangrel? Fucking shit, wasn't even a gangrel.
You're a gangrel, yeah.
I missed that.
I look at
Reference.
Husk. I look at Husk, and I'm like, we don't look alike.
Wait, what are you talking about? You're Bruja. He's Gangrel, and well, I mean, Leon's Gangrel too, right?
JJ, it's really low class to talk about clans like that.
Embarrassing. Yikes.
But I thought that's what you guys are. Man, I'm getting confused.
I don't think any of us are Bruja or Gangrel.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never even
Weirdo.
heard those names before.
We've been mentioning Clan Hecate or Sec Hecate this entire time. We're pointing
Listen,
them out left and right, and y'all
I'm
like,
pretty
"Ooh."
sure we're all vampires.
I've never heard. There's never been any
Yeah.
Hey,
evidence
hang
of
on.
that.
That is true. We are all vampires.
Yes,
We're
every one of us.
Jerry's
every
still out
single
on
one of us is a
Jerry's still
vampire.
out on that. You know.
Explains so much.
All right, well, guess we know what we know. We got to do some planning then.
She says, I will do what I can and see if any of the wraiths in my employ are suitable to be let off the leash enough to assist somebody that does not have powers of oblivion. Not all of them are exactly friendly, as it were.
Yeah, not everybody's a Casper. You can't see it, but Katrina is just got Leilani on the good chair, spinning her around constantly. And Leilani's just like, yeah.
Every time I stop, she yells more swing because she doesn't differentiate between swinging and spinning.
Oh,
Yeah. So she says, you know where I am. If you have any additional information about Balthazar that you'd like to share or questions, I would find it a great personal favor to myself and to the family if you make him no longer be a problem of ours.
Hmm. All right.
Is there anything else?
No, Bobby, anything?
It it is it's strange, Valentina, but have you ever heard of a man named River Simon?
I can't say that I have. Is there anything more that you know about him?
I know that he was it's possible, it's highly possible that he was killed by Balthazar or used as a shovelhead in at Woodstock in 1969.
Oh.
I don't know if you know anything about that. But it's
Well,
worth a
I'm
shot.
guessing there's a personal connection, considering you were there that night as well.
Yes.
I think you told this woman your full name, right?
Yeah.
Unless Poppy and Husk just said we're Poppy and Husk.
Oh, they might have just said that.
I think they
Mhm.
might have just said that.
And she says if he was a shovelhead, I'll be honest, the chances of him surviving all these years are rather low. They tend to have a pretty short lifespan. They live quite brutal and quick lives. And if he is still around, then the easiest way to find a specific child or like that would be a blood connection. Um, you think this shovelhead was embraced by Balthazar?
I think we have found out that Balthazar the was it the bishop that night?
Hmm. That doesn't
And
necessarily mean that he was the one that did the embrace, but it would be that he picked who was picked for shovelheads that night.
River, we also know that River was seemingly infatuated with someone named Darius, possibly, or someone also named Mark. Mark Foles.
Hmm.
Any
Here a moment.
okay.
And she walks out of the room and upstairs, leaving you guys to yourselves for a moment.
I'm not sure what that means.
Also, I might have got an address of Baltazar's Haven.
Oh, really?
Also, JJ, I've got someone that wants to meet you and Betty. We'll have to make that happen. Maybe tomorrow night or the next.
Just
Okay,
the
yeah,
two
fine.
of them?
Why would they want to meet me?
Because somebody, I won't mention
said
any
wonderful
names.
things about you to someone.
Nice. I am a wonderful person, and I do wonderful things for my friends and coterie members.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody eavesdropped where they weren't supposed to be. They're supposed to wait in the car.
Well, somebody was trying to peg somebody else, but I'm not going to point any fingers.
Someone was going to peg somebody? What?
Protect somebody.
Oh.
Get your head out of the gutter.
It's hard to hear sometimes with noise in the
Somebody
background.
was trying to protect somebody by telling them to stay in the fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Y'all do lots of protecting of people. Oh, hey, I found that one missing piece.
Yeah.
Lots of protecting, lots of attempts at protecting, and lots of failed protecting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's strange. It's weird.
Ah, it's totally back there. Sorry, Leilani absconded with one of my dice earlier, and I just now found it, and it's like in a corner, so it's going to take me a bit to get to it.
At least she's old enough not to have been eating it.
Yes.
Yeah, she eats the
Yeah.
bigger ones. They're tastier.
Mm-hmm.
No.
A minute or two later, Valentina walks back into the room carrying this large leather-bound book. Walks into the room you guys are in and drops it onto a coffee table with like a very loud thud. It's a very heavy book. And she flips through through a couple of pages of what looked like different branching family lines.
Oh no.
Oh.
And she says, so this here is what we know of Balthazar's connections. I don't have many, but I do know that one of his favored lieutenants was a Darius, and that his pack, at least for a time, around the time of Woodstock, went by Black Malice.
Yeah, we've heard of Black Mouse.
So you think if you're saying that Mr. Simon was obsessed with Darius, my assumption would be that it was Darius that sired him, and Darius was working for Balthazar. Typically,
Darius is what kind of member of your sect? Giovanni, Harbinger,
the Sabbat tend to favor loyalty to the Sabbat and to the pack over clan.
Well,
There's
yeah,
no
but
guarantee that Darius is a Hakata at all. He could be something else. I don't know. From the histories that we've heard of our encounters with him, he's very prolific in presence and dominate, and I believe fortitude as well. But he's rather slippery and tends to hide among mortals quite often. Um, but let's see.
Presence dominating what?
Fortitude. The one to resist physical damage. As I recall, there was a story about 20 years ago of him being thrown out of a window and managing to get up and walk away, which is actually quite hard. It's a pretty solid way to
So Matthews are vulnerable to disenfranchisement?
if it's in a far enough distance, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought just throwing down a window apparently worked. Damn, I was.
I mean, it has to be quite high up. They
Ah.
were in a hotel. I believe they were on the 30th floor.
So, hey, now I know. Throw a vampire from the 30th floor. Gotcha.
You have to get a vampire on the 30th floor.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
rather easy. The issue is getting them out the window because typically those are, at least these days, they're a lot more
Solid.
food building codes to make sure that you can't just defenestrate somebody out of a hotel window.
A lot of talk about defenestration lately.
Who started it?
It keeps coming up.
I did
Oh,
start it.
it's more like it goes down as you go down.
Smother you.
I'm not into that. Alright, so this is interesting. Matthew says he has an address. We should scout that out.
Way ahead of you.
Mhm. Oh,
Figured we could probably use some information on it, so I sent somebody to take a look at it before we go over there.
So remind me, Betty had the PI. She was just watching, right? She wasn't to interact with them or anything.
Yeah, just give me like the skinny of like where like
Comings and goings and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you also had her look into the Eddie Linus.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, it's been a bit of time. It hasn't been super long. I'll say that she does let you know that she's seen more images of Balthazar and has a good idea of what address he's at, but hasn't seen the new guy yet, the guy you mentioned just yet.
Okay. But Bulbasaur is there.
Mhm.
Well, we can go talk to him if you would like. He is there. Is the question perhaps do we want to figure out a trap for him? Because that's a different story.
Are we prepared to confront him?
I got it.
You've got it? Okay.
Ancient vampire of evil. I can take it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll let you take this one.
Yeah. My friend Maltov.
This is the guy that's quite, I mean, like, we've met him, so we know. He's the guy that's taking all of the bodies, but he's also the guy who. Do we want to check Woodstock first? The
That's a
area where they think
3-hour trip up north.
Yeah.
If we got time, we can go check it. And we just got to get a nice van. I mean, we have Leon's. It smells a little in the back, but it's fine. Because I can drive through the day while you all sleeping. Just have to make sure it's really secured.
I mean,
Get more time for the PI and everything to get that intel. And if the ghosts are going to help us.
If we want a more secured van, we could rent a U-Haul. Those things have no windows and only one door.
It's true.
They're quite good for transport. Also very cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They don't ask questions.
It's true. They don't. Someone in the Ghoul Club said he transported an entire group of immigrants to some guy's club in the city and stuff, and no one said anything really.
Well, you get all sorts of stories out of town.
Hmm.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Plan for a road trip, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All right, sounds good.
I kind of want to talk to him, but
Talk to who?
um,
Balthazar?
yes, I don't want to be stupid about this, so I'm gonna bring this up to the group. I made a mistake. It's been a while since I played these games, and I thought I could be him with kindness, but that was on me. So I would like to make it up to you guys, and I can go try and talk to him properly this time.
I mean, we could split the party. Half of us go up to New York to uncover more clues about Poppy's brother, and then the other half stay here to back you up when you go and talk to Balthazar.
I would appreciate it, but
What
We
do
could
you
just-
want to talk to him about?
mostly I want to rip his face open. But
That's good
a
talk.
different sort of talking.
Yeah.
but I'm well aware that that's not a proper plan.
I mean, it's a proper plan if you plan properly for it.
It's true.
Do you think you
I'm
can
ki-
convince him to do anything?
What is there to convince him of?
Well, what do you want to talk to him about then?
Mostly I want to set the record straight here and make sure he doesn't do this shit again.
He'll do it again.
And that's what I mean. If he happens to do it again, then I would want him to remember the indentation of my shoes in his balls.
Well, the thing is, it seems like we've been tasked with ending him. So
Let us go
there-
and discuss some of this outside this place we're currently in.
Yeah.
True.
Because Morticia is still in the building somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she's
I
still in
thought
the
we
room
left.
watching.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
She's in the room somewhere. Just standing right behind me.
Is
I just
Morticia in the room with us?
got a feeling she's like listening right to everything we're saying. Oh, hey.
I have a feeling she's very closely paying attention to our choices.
Yeah, let's go.
Mhm.
We'll be back.
Yeah, I'll say you guys can make your way out to the car.
All right, I got an idea. Now, I think you all gonna oppose this idea and say it's the worst idea ever, and you're gonna hate it.
Yes, go ahead.
But because I don't understand all of your games stuff that y'all Matthews do.
Okay.
So we have a club that vampires come to, right?
We do.
And we have rooms set aside for meetings.
We do.
We set up a meeting with this guy to discuss things. He goes in the room, right? We lock the door. We have a second set of like a spotlight set up that's not on initially. He sits down, we lock the door, we hit a switch. I use my blackout light formula, and we roast a bitch.
would like to ask him questions. That's like the problem I have with both of these plans. If this
Okay.
man has any idea what happened to my brother, I
Yeah.
need him alive at least until I figure it out.
Isn't the Club Elysium?
Not
Sure.
yet.
Oh.
But I
Well, I
want
mean-
it to be.
I mean, like, you guys have the say of what is
Yeah.
Elysium. I want to say that Betty did go about doing that because that's what she wanted to.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
in charge, so we claim if we want something Elysium, it's Elysium. But
That's true. We shouldn't do
I didn't
that
know
there.
if it had already been decided if it was or not.
I
I-
don't know. I don't
I-
understand your politics.
I mean, I would say that yes, it is. Like, if somebody
Okay.
starts to then there, then yeah.
Oh well, I get down there.
I will
Again.
tell you this here, JJ. So Elysium is a place where our kind can go and not get hurt and just enjoy a quick drink in the safety and comfort of being around people that know what's going on. So let's not do my club because that will give other people a bad impression.
We'll blame it on the puffins.
That
Or-
makes
or a
sense to
raccoon.
me. Mm.
All right, like I say, you probably wouldn't have liked the idea. So we all want to talk to this guy first, apparently. So
What if we
If it-
approach him under the truth guise of looking for a river? Unrelated to any of his necromancy or other business. This is just trying to find out something about a person from a long time ago.
I don't know if he would like to talk to us about that. It's my only issue with that.
I feel like he's more likely to talk to us about that than he is about raising zombies and other stuff.
It's true.
This is just an innocent question from someone looking for another person.
What we could do is invite him over to my club and have a chat with him for real. Will you guys set up something back at his place as a trap?
Oh. He was at Woodstock. What if you do like a themed Woodstock night? Would he come to that?
I mean, depends on me. I actually like those. From what I hear, most people were there. Like in hindsight, think it was awesome, but it was actually like not the greatest place because there's muddy and not enough supplies. and-
Poppy's
That's
like, I
terrible.
fucking
Heard it was-
died there, and it wasn't even the worst part of that weekend.
I heard it was a shit show, but
True.
I was overseas at the time.
Oh, you were drafted?
Yes.
What was I? I don't think Betty was here.
I wasn't born yet.
Yes, that was during my espionage days.
You were
What?
apparently she was a spy in the Cold War against Russia. Or were you a spy for Russia?
Oh, every
Oh,
time.
you a dirty commie. KG bitch.
Whoa!
Let's move on, please.
All right. Well, Poppy wants to talk to him, so let's just invite him to Elysium to talk then. We are the lords of Elysium and lords of our domain. He's in our domain, right? Technically? What's his address?
Yes, he is indeed in your domain.
Then we call him. He will answer or open season blood hunt on his ass. Isn't that
Sure.
that's what the Camarille's do?
I mean,
Is that how that
Time we
works?
put our foot down and tell him who's in charge. Poppy.
oh yes.
For
Yeah, he
this
should
meeting, you're
respect
the one in
Poppy.
charge since you have the questions.
Yes.
Wait, she's not in charge all the time?
No, I am.
She is.
Um,
She is. Definitely is.
What do you think of that, Poppy?
I'm in charge.
For the meeting with this guy, Balthazar,
I mean,
because
that-
you want to talk to him about things.
I would, yes. I
So-
could do that.
So yeah. So when you made your parlay, Betty, did you get his contact info?
I could get a message to him. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's the plan?
Get a message to him, and then not tomorrow, the day after, we tell him to meet us at Elysium and sit down and discuss things. And if he fails to show up or decides not to, We do what we're supposed to do. We're in charge. We're the power. Stop. We probably stop acting like someone else is in charge. It's us. Sound good?
Good.
All right. It all sounding good. Y'all agreeing with me? Husk, you're the one who normally has the voice of opposition to everything and typically
Dissension?
say shit when if shit's going weird. You're normally the one to point out the flaws in our plans and stuff. What are your opinions?
As long as he cooperates and you're able to get whatever information you need, it doesn't matter if he lives or dies after that.
I agree.
If he doesn't cooperate, then just put him down.
Fuck that guy. Let's go.
All right, sounds good. We all basically in agreement.
Sure.
All right, Leon, get your pigs and ready in case we need to dispose of a body.
I thought you
know
had
a
that
guy.
covered.
You
Yeah, I
were the
thought that
one
was
who
your job.
has like
It-
no one
it-
lives forever too
Yeah,
powers.
okay. I do have ways. Yes, that's fine. I want to give Leon something to do during this. He seemed a bit
Hey,
on the outside. Like we were all planning this. Half of us like, oh, I screwed up talking to him before. I need to find out about my brother and stuff. We know Husk doesn't care as much, so he's fine. Leon just be standing here like I'm listening to all of you.
Leon was looking at all the exotic fish.
yeah.
That's what I thought he was doing here. The
I
whole
guarantee
time.
you, Leon is like looking at. So, like, when you guys walked into the room, I imagine Betty is like looking around, like, this is nice. Like, it was expensive to furnish this room. Leon is just looking at the tank and like, that fish is $10,000.
Yeah, he knows the price of all those and probably who got him for this
How
person.
did they afford this? You have to import this from.
Yeah, there's
Some
a
of those
reason
are
I don't-
illegal to import.
Yeah, I don't do that kind of stuff. I ain't got that money. I might not be poor, but we're doctors and we know we can't afford that shit.
Especially because the majority of them are saltwater fish. So it's very delicate and got to make sure that that water stays at exactly the right everything.
Yeah, she probably has a person come in every couple of weeks to make sure everything's right.
Yeah, so what's the plan? You guys are going to send a message to Balthazar via how you sending that message?
Pigeon.
Yeah, of course. I will I will tell my my people to like send him a letter with the stamp of the club and everything on it. Branding and with a very delicate invitation on it that just says you're cordially invited and all that jazz.
Okay.
Is all that jazz the name of the night of the event?
Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Yeah. So I think we will end it there with you guys deciding how you're gonna set up this encounter, having just arranged to send a message to Balthazar to meet you in, I think you said it was 2 nights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gives us a night to relax and
Mhm.
not have something
Oh
to
no.
do. with
JJ and Betty have something to do tomorrow night now. I have to make
I ain't into that.
introductions. I have to make introductions.
Okay. They can
JJ.
come to Elysium then.
No. We go to them. But JJ, I have a question.
Mhm.
Do you like raisins?
You like
Raisin?
jazz?
Do you like raisins?
I neither really like or dislike them.
How about a date?
Oh.
No.
Hysterical?
With
Let's
who?
see. You're trying to work on those pickup lines. Gotcha.
Is it working?
Apparently, what you need to do is you put your hand on their shoulder and go, "Hey."
Yeah, it's true.
It works very well.
Yeah, JJ says that, and Matthew just has like war flashbacks to Margot putting her hand on his shoulder multiple times a few hours ago.
Yep. It's like, wait. Ooh, wait. Oh.
Yeah. So next time we play, two more of the coterie are going to be meeting the illustrious Margot. And the evening
everything.
after that, you guys will be having a chat with Balthazar, hopefully.
Matthew would prefer to be having a chat with Balthazar,
I'm
particularly
sure.
with his fists.
Yes. Yeah. I am looking forward to it. So I hope you all had a bloody good time. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.